Here today, let's have some fun. What do we get to do? Listen and learn. Let's play the game. I call it a game of business, winning the game of business. Years and years ago, when I started my first organization, I paid $10. How much did you pay? How much did you pay? In other words, what do we do? I started Helping Hand Industries a long time ago. I didn't know what the heck I'm doing. I started a corporation. I sent away $10. You got $10 today? You got $10? You see, back then it was $10 to send it away, Secretary of State of California. No problem. Came back, freaked us all out, got credit cards in the mail. What do we do now? What do we do now? It's like you today. What are you trying to actually do today? What's the goal? What's the dream? In other words, what do you really want to do and accomplish in this world today? Our lives are very simple. We get to be born, we get to do what, and guess what happens? It's over. What do? We make our mark. So again, I paid $10 for my first corporation. All right, it was called Helping Hand Industries, $10. That corporation today is $30. Good morning, good morning. Hey Jay, how you doing? Now understand, there's some things going to happen. Scroll pretty fast. This is my 16th week, okay, on TikTok and social media. For over 50 years, I wrote checks for millions and millions of dollars. I am radio and TV and all that good stuff as well. So you tap the live, you tap and share the screen, and what happens? You get to change your life today. That would be the ultimate goal. But again, what did I do? Once again, I spent $10. That's all it was. I didn't know what I was doing. Kind of like you today. You don't know what you're doing 100% either. Let's connect the dots. What does this actually mean? Okay? Corporation did. Do I have an LLC, an LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC? See, we have a problem today about the world today. It's very simple. Well, if you realize one thing we're going to talk about many times today, a lot of people think about doing a Wyoming corporation, a Nevada, Delaware, and then you have this basic New Mexico crap, okay? Let's write down FINCEN. It's right here, okay? The new announcement as of yesterday. They're going after everybody who incorporate in another state versus the state they live in. So understand, they're going to audit everybody in all states. If you did incorporate your own state, you incorporate out of state. They're going to audit these people and they're going to see, are you trying to hide an asset? Well, I have this corporation, tech, this guy, stop. So this corporation has the assets. This one has the money. This one's got the honey. What a bunch of hooey. So understand something today. It's very simple. I'd like you later on to look up online, look it for yourself, because I subscribe to everything and Pacer and all kinds of things. When you basically go to law school and all that things years ago, there's something called Pacer. But again, what happens? So if you look online later today, FINCEN, it's the news that basically came out yesterday. Now they're going to audit every corporation in all 50 states. Unless you incorporate your own state, they're going to come get you. I tell people the first thing you should always do, incorporate in your own state. But, I want to incorporate Wyoming. Unless you live in Wyoming, hell no. I want Nevada. Well, you better understand Nevada. Since I sold more Nevada Corps than anybody times 10 in the first place, because you get to the profit zone. Delaware. Delaware's good because all credit cards came from Delaware, and all banks used to be Delaware corporations. So again, what does it cost for you for your corporation? Hey, I spent $10. Hell, I know what I was doing, kind of like what you do today. Do you really know what you're doing? You got to connect the dots. That's the most important thing. Connecting the dots makes sense to me, but it's going to be up to you. Now, what happened is very simple. Set up $10, got the corporation, it came back. From there, we got credit cards in the mail. See, back then, when I set up the corporation, 70s and 80s and 90s, we got credit cards in the mail without what? Applying for credit. All it said is authorize the card, call and authorize the card. That's all it said. See, we never used our SSN for applications till the 90s. A bunch of idiots, basically, or dumb people, did that, okay? So what do we do? Let's understand something. I spent $10 for my first corporation. See, I was used and abused as a kid. Mrs. Hope is a she-devil from hell. I got born in a taxi. Mommy, daddy didn't want me, put me in a trash can. Then they had to pick me up because they knew who they were. Then they gave me Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. What a life. Now, that guy never came to my house on Christmas, that fat guy, never came to my house. I never had a birthday till I got married. Isn't that terrible? Never had a birthday and Christmas. That sucks. So understand, if you got a sad story to tell, nobody cares. Nobody gives a crap, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, whatever it's worth. So let's understand today, as of yesterday. This was announced yesterday Okay, targeting what it says are all corporations that were filed in other states besides where you live. Because they know you're trying to hide an asset. They're finding out if you basically laundered money. Now remember, they follow you. They went to basically Arizona, all right, Delaware, ooh, goody, Texas, all right, you're in court. New Mexico is one of the targets. New Mexico, ay, ay, ay. Wyoming, ay, 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 for that too. So do yourself a favor. If you got a corporation, you're a duck and a sheep. FINCEN, all right, it's the news that came out yesterday. All right, look at it. Come on, simple. They say they're going to target all people who did a corporation out of their own state they live in. See, you filed a tax return here, and you filed a corporation over there. Ooh, peekaboo. All this crap out there in the circus clowns is ridiculous. I will always tell you when you incorporate or you do any type of business, in the beginning, you're not in the profit zone. So do your first corporation in your own state. Your state does not want you to circumvent them. They don't want you to circumvent them at all. But you do it every day. Good. Congratulations. Don't be surprised they knock on your door. You're being audited. They're going to get you. Uh-huh. That's what's going to happen. Because you listen to a bunch of ding-dongs and circus clowns. I think they're clowns. That's just what I think all the time. But what happens with us? We're trying to get to the point that we can actually get past go. What does that mean? Let's move this a little further. I want to get taller on the screen. Now, let's think today. You got an LLC. Fantastic. If you didn't pick it in your own state, don't mean it's okay. They're going to audit you. They're going to get you. The LLC. Well, an LLC was started years and years ago for one reason. Sole proprietor became an LLC, limited liability company. They kind of take it and treat it the same way in taxes. What do we do? Very simple. So let's understand, I've been studying law and accounting since I could walk. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, I went to good school, got the test and the blah, blah, blah. You learn more in life when it kicks your assets. That's what you do. Now today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, very simple. It is 3:23 in the morning. So let's write down 3:23 in the morning. That's what it is, okay? So we play the game to win. Now, if you have that LLC, think about what you're going to do with it. Remember, it's on the Secretary of State's website. It's right there. When they sue it, they're going to sue you anyway. Because you guarantee what? The lease, the building, the car, and all the goodies? Wow. You see, the LLC does not protect you like all these clowns keep saying it does. Blah, 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 blah. All right? It does not protect you. It's not the way it was designed. An LLC was designed to receive money under a tax ID and not pay tax till you're profitable. Then you have your 15.3%, yes, unemployment tax. But again, if you pull the draw, you're okay. See, there's ways to package it right. And a lot of people, these circus clowns go blah, blah, blah. They're giving you pieces. Would you like the whole blueprint? Would you like the blueprint for your life, personal life, and business life at the same time? I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years as of Sunday last week. 50 years. Wow, 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 wow. Now, you might want to listen to Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit, me, who built $60 billion of credit for his clients and himself, because I wrote this, or I put it out there in 1976. It is called Winning the Game of Business. Winning the game of business is very simple. This is having corporations and corporations and corporations. And that's what they did. In 84, I had to change it. 85, I got it approved for a division process. Write down division process. You see, I'm going to teach you how to play the game my way because it works. Good morning, Mindy. How you doing? Good morning, Kim. All these people, great. Good morning, good morning. I'm sorry, I'm not going to call everybody's name. All right, it scrolls pretty fast, and I screw up the names anyway. Sorry, that's just what happens with me. So what do we get to do? Let's understand something. Winning the game of business. Winning what? The game of what? Business. So keep in mind today, if you have that LLC, they're going to sue you if you have a problem. It's very simple. Now, again, I want you to write down FINCEN News 2026. They announced yesterday they're going after everybody who has a corporation in their state and got a corporation out of state. And if you didn't go in your state anyway, they're going to have to because you did your tax return in your state. They track us to our tax return, and they know you incorporated over here. Peekaboo, yeah. Let's get a Wyoming corporation. That's BS. All right, unless you live in Wyoming. That's just my opinion. Now remember, they made it a list of all the states they're going after. Especially by, we got basically New Mexico. We got Wyoming. No good, isn't that fun? See, they're going to go after everybody. They're going to knock on the door and say, I got you, huh? They're going to audit the crap out of you. and they're going to basically shut you down. See, the reality is you can't play games. This is the United States of America Incorporated. 50 corporations, 50 states, and every city is a corporation as well. But again, how you play the game is up to you. So if we look at it correctly, what do we get to do? So let's understand something today. I'd like you to tap the screen, share the live, and help me help you. Wouldn't that be fun? 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'll be online again, an hour and a half. I want you to tab and a pen in front of you. I want you to have sticky tabs. And I want your partner of life with you next. And I want all your credit cards in front of you. Simple. Well, what's going to happen? If you tap the live and you help me today, very simple, I'd like you to get this book for free. All right, this morning after I'm done here, I have to head over to a school and I give 100 of these out for free. So I'm at schools and colleges all the time teaching and preaching. I've been doing this for 50 years. But again, I'm going to do this the right way. So if you want this book later today, it's $25. If you download it through the link tree now, it's free. Free, free, free. What it is starting out right. This is for the kids in high school and college and for you. This is how you learn your rules and tools that you never learned in the first place. And the reason you want me to get this book for you is because I wrote the rules and tools. Understand something. I'm the guy, years and years ago, 70s and 80s, trained Ken Yarborough at TRW. That stood for basically Thomas Raymond Woolridge. Bicycle parts, information. They went from El Segundo, California to TRW. The report's wrong. Then they became a Sperry in 96. This is my idea, oldest card, and fluctuation. Understand what this does. This will give you the tools and rules you've needed the whole time. All cards, write it down, fluctuate. Let's write it down. Very simple, they fluctuate. This is a 50,000. This is a 10. If I have these cards here, what I have to do is I have to put a stick in the back of the card. Sticky. Why? Because we have to dummy proof this. Hey, I think we're all a bunch of dummies sometimes. I think we all make mistakes. Again, that's just my opinion. So if you do this correctly, this is a $10,000 credit card. As long as I keep it at 29%, write down 29%, I will stay in the green. So I always say 25 to 20% is that little margin there. I like to make it at 15 to 20%, but again, there's your green. There's your green, green, green. If I do 30%, I'm in the yellow. 50%, I'm in the red. Most of you have crappy credit because you jacked up the wrong damn card. Your utilization sucks. So that's why you brought the pain home. You jacked up the wrong card, you lost your job, had an emergency, something happened in your life, and or you're just careless people. It's up to you. So the reality is you got your job. Fantastic. Let's understand God, family, money. God, family, money. Okay. What's this mean? You got married, have babies, and you have baby what? Dog, cat, and a fish? Oh, goody. You may be in the job you hate, and that kind of sucks too. But again, it's up to you. If you want to change your life today, write down $100,000, period. If your organization brought in $100,000 a month, that's what it should do. See, you're thinking month or week, what year? I don't get it. I got to $1 million a day. Is that okay? We play my way for a while? I only built $60 billion for my clients and myself over the years of credit and have fun. You know, I set up my first corporation. It was Helping Hand Industries. Check it out. It's online. Secretary of State, California. Do you know a 9-year-old kid set that up? A 9-year-old kid, all right, in 1969, sent $10 away to Secretary of California, Sacramento, California, okay, Secretary of State, okay. So I stutter once in a while, sorry. What do? I have an IQ off the chart. All right, I got total recall on most things. I wrote both hands talking at the same time and a stutter once in a while. Wow! You know what's really weird? I'm the kid, I grew up. Helping Hand Industries teach our children, and then I became what? The DARE program. From there, I did the Orange County Blind Center. Wow, wow, wow. But again, when I trained Yarborough in the 70s, I said, this card, and used 29% below. 29% below. So all cards fluctuate. You need to get a sticky. See, the reality is you don't realize these cards don't fluctuate. So if you use these cards in a no blankety blank day, month, or year, your credit score doesn't drop. Now we got to kind of basically go back and restructure you. Credit repair sucks. It's a fraud. Fair Credit Reporting Act says you can't do credit repair unless you're licensed and bonded, registered the Attorney General's office, and you're a nonprofit. And 90% of these people go, blah, 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 I'm going to repay your credit. Ooh, goody. It's a fraud. Good for you. Now, if you want to learn for free, okay, this or teach yourself is simple. This book is $50 if you get it later today in the open market. If you download it, it's free. Would you like free? Free, free, free? Simple. It's up to you. So again, as we do this, we buy the winning the game of business products. Well, it's going to be up to you what you want to buy. And in my library, because I wrote over 67 books so far. I have other ones coming out too. So what do? Now you'll see part of the car collection there. And I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris, Aston Martins and Mercedes. See, at the time of the car collection was 21 cars. Hell, I was bored. What would you do if you're bored? And you created $1 billion. What would you do? Come on. All these phony people out there going blah, 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 blah. Oh, let's get a Lamborghini. Oh, look at me. You don't get Lamborghinis, Ferraris, just doing 5 million plus, period. But it's up to you. So what do? 1976, the original coach of coaches is Ray Reynolds winning the game of business. I put it out there. By the way, I had $1 million in the bank. See, when I invented Car Finder, I got this, I'm doing a patent. I do the application, send it away. Someone contacted through a letter saying, would you like $1 million for your design? And we'll give you a percentage forever. Sure, I'll take it. I got $1 million in the bank. All right, I'm 15 years old. Wow. 1976, hell, I was 16 years old. 16. I'm 16 years old, got a beard at 12. What happened? I want to teach people how to play the game to win. You know, these have these big cassettes and everything else, teaching people to play the game of the business. No one wanted to listen when I had a beard at 12. I've been driving since I was 12 anyway, so what happened? They paid attention. Ooh, goody. This is corporations only corporations. The rules changed in 85, 86. Okay, so let's understand where today, if you want, go online, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, PM. Someone asked yesterday PM. I said this afternoon. They go, what? Is that PM? Hey. So what do we got? We got 3:33 in the morning. I want you to compare time zone. 3:30 in the morning right now. Compare your time zone. It's very simple. So we're going to look at how to play the game. 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. An hour and a half today. You're stuck with me if you want to be. If you want to create $100,000 a month income. Now, yesterday was the cutoff. If you didn't do it yesterday, I'm going to say you blew it. Because why? You got to realize cutoff time. Here's our problem. Okay? Time, money, and credit. Let's write it down. Time, money, and credit. Time, money, what? Credit. See, what happens is at the end of this month, it's the end of the first quarter. Everything has to be positioned correctly in the first quarter. But again, it's how you want to play the game to win, but it's up to you. So again, time, money, and credit. I run out of time, I run out of money, have no credit, whoa, blankety blank all day, aye. That's what it is. Here's your life. You control you, okay? You have the ability to control you every step of the way. Stop it, sit there, sit. Aye, sometimes like the devil wants to throw things off the table. You ever feel like someone's right there, aye, with this crap? I think it's the devil, but that's just my opinion. All right, let's understand something. 70s, I'm training Ken Yarborough, TRW, I'm the consultant. No problem, having fun. The consultant. So I would say, hey, hold this card. All right, all cards, 29% fluctuation. 29% below is green, 30% is yellow, 50% is red, so we got to have our stickies. We got to dummy proof this. Well, I had an emergency, Ray. Jack up these suckers. See, no excuse for any of you. You're trying to become a CFO. Please write down CFO. Chief Financial Officer. That's for your family. We're talking family right now. You man up, woman up. You're the CFO for your family, period. You have to be God, family, money. God, family, money. Now, back then, a long time ago, 1987, Ken Yarborough and I wrote a book called New File. I did not like it. You see, he wanted to create a new credit file, and he wanted to call it file segregation. It shows you exactly how to set up a new file legitimately, like we did for witness protection. And I said, I don't want to do that. I said, no, I don't want people. See, the person in today's market, they would jack up their credit, bankrupt it, or screw it up and go get a new file. They keep doing this like a yo-yo. It's ridiculous. But then they go, well, rich and famous do it for corporations. Yeah. So back then, in the back of the books, I hold the record for the highest kick, 1981, fastest kick on the United States of America Incorporated. One of the cars in the 21 car collection, one of the mansions, and one of the yachts. I had 3 big yachts. Hell, why not? They're not mine. See, everything I do is through a division process. I am the original puppet master. I wrote the book, and I wrote basically 45 years ago, How to Become a Puppet Master. Control everything, own nothing. Now they all say this, but stop. Those 2 books about irrevocable trust are crap. I went through them both, they're crap. There's so many mistakes, it's ridiculous. But again, I'm the original coach. All right, coach to coach, 50 years, 6 days a week. Did you know I've been doing this 50 years, 6 days a week, Monday through Friday, twice a day, and 6 classes on Saturday? 50 years, and most of it's free, if you paid attention. Your problem, you scroll back and forth, you listen to clowns all the time. Good, the clowns, so they're coming in. Oh, it's a beautiful song. Now, once again, F-I-N-C-E-N, write it down, F-I-N-C-E-N, right there, right there. They said yesterday, the announcement is, they're going to go after everybody that did not incorporate in their own state. They're going to see about laundering money. Peekaboo. So you want Wyoming, unless you live there, you're in trouble. Sorry, that's what it says. This is for the Treasury, Department of Treasury and Finance, Crime Enforcement. Ah! Good luck. I got a Wyoming incorporated. Good for you. If you're in Wyoming, you're okay. If not, I live in Texas, but I got Wyoming to protect. Woo! They're going to knock on your door. I gotcha. Uh-huh. I tell people flat out, incorporate your own damn state first. You have to. Well, I don't want that. No goody for you. It's okay. It's going to be a $10 million fine. Woo. Can't pay, they're going to put you in prison. Isn't that terrible? You see, we got rid of debtor's prison in the 1700s. But again, we have a problem because today they're going to get you. So what do? So if we have a Wyoming corporation, Nevada, Delaware, if you incorporate your own state, you're okay. If you can take the pieces. If you have your dots. But not, good luck. We'll send you that letter when they get you in prison. Sorry. Okay, you're the one listening to these circus clowns. If you don't play the right way, you're a duck and a sheep. Quack, 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 bah. That's what it is. So again, if you want to change your life, which I hope you do, it's called winning the credit game. Why not? Everything I did, I don't want you high in credit repair, it's a fraud. Everything I did as a kid, I learned basically how to play the game. Winning the game of business in 1976. This thing's been beat up. I got so many of these left over, it's ridiculous. I think I have 4 left out of all these years. 4 of these, and they're falling apart. Well, heck, it's 50 years old. What do you expect? So what do? Winning the game of business, that's your first goal. But again, you do what you do. Fantastic. Do you all day long. Have you made it yet? Have you made it to the first $1 million? Have you made it to the 100,000 a month? No? What the hell is you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? These don't work? These don't work? I've been online or in person for 50 friggin' years, 6 days a week for free. What the hell is wrong with you? Woo! Because you know it all. Fantastic. Hell, I don't know it all. But I know how to get to the millionaire. You want to get to billion? Let me know. So again, for the kids, I'm handing 100 of these out at the school over here. All right, basically this afternoon, or this morning. I had 3 things I have to teach the 7th graders, 8th graders about credit. They want me to start teaching the lower grades, okay? And that's fun. This is a free download. If you did it now, link tree to now. If you don't do it, it's okay. Later on, it's $25. It's simple. Winning the credit game's $50. If you download it now, it's free. If you do download it, please send it to everybody. Please. Now, I would like you to be a CFO for your personal life. Okay, you understand? Personal life. This is what I'd like you to do. You ready? I want your utility bills and credit cards on automatic payment, and I want it paperless. I want it paperless right now. Write the note. This is a procedure you're going to follow today. All bills, utility bills, credit cards are paperless, automatic payment. Then you're going to call 888-567-8688. You're going to call the phone number later today. That's what you're going to do. Later today, you're going to call the phone number. Why? Because I asked you to. I want you to opt out for 5 years. Is that okay? I'd like you to remove yourself from the national mailing list, because it'll put you on the dark web and all the crap you do. So I get the junk mail. Isn't that fun? So again, now listen carefully. When I wrote a program for Tier Dad, which is Ken Yarbo, I'm the consultant, I call it Fast Pay, Quick Pay. Every credit card you have, you will pay an extra payment weekly or biweekly. You do not pay them off at the end of the week or month. That's called done. if you want big credit. If you don't want big credit, it's okay. If you want a car that's worth $50,000, my way would work. Other people paying off every, no. If you want to keep cars under 20,000, go for it. All right? Even the person that says that, their cards are 16,000. Wow. Well, they don't want to do a business. They don't want to do real business. Okay. So 50-10. Got it so far? Sticky behind every card. You do exactly what I just told you to do. These do not fluctuate. These are the cards you would use in an old blank day, month, or year. So guess what? I gave credit. You are very consistent. I'm the most consistent guy on the planet, okay? Very consistent. Hell, I will get you on track, and I'll say that what you need to do all the time, my way, your way sucks. Consistent? Hell. Why am I consistent? Because I'm the guy that set up the damn system. I don't have to play hooey, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Sail me the water, don't buy a house. On social media, it's amazing. I've been on 16 weeks, almost 60,000 followers, and I cannot believe these 20% circus clowns have been out there for years. Someone's got to put these people in check. Sell your car to an irrevocable trust that holds all your assets. Talk about dumb. They sell your car. No, they sue it. They sue the irrevocable trust. It's Ryan Reynolds' dad from the videos. Okay. Wow. You see, you want to realize something. Okay, I'm a bastard child. Can I say that loud without being in trouble? I got born in a taxi because they didn't want to tell everybody who I was related to. They put me in a trash can. Then they had to give me Mrs. Hope. Mrs. Hope? She-devil from hell? Well, guess what? It's simple. All right? I got used and abused as a kid. It sucks. I got to eat out of a trash can. I didn't like it. I had to get out of hell. So I've been studying law and accounting since I was a kid. See, they didn't want anybody to know who I was related to because these people, they even gave me, if you look online, it's simple. In 2011, when I came out of coma, mommy and daddy, they put a restrainer and gag order on me. It's public record. I can't even disclose who the hell they are because they were basically, hey. See, the reality is simple. Well, so let's do this. If you got a sad story, throw it away because nobody gives a crap. I used my childhood to piss me off, to motivate the hell out of me. That's what I did. I want to be motivated. I have to find self-motivation. Self-what? Motivation. So winning the game of business. 76, and I changed rules in 1985. Listen carefully, people. In 1985, I changed rules. Why? I got basically a letter from Sacramento saying I got to pay franchise tax fee. When you hear some ding-dong say, you need 5 LLCs. No, you don't. That's crap. In California, it costs you $5,000 just to have 5 LLCs. They want $800 to $1,000 per piece of paper per year. Hell, no. Now, 1984, let's go back in time as we get into the LLC and the corporation and build $1 million company, okay? Now, what did we do? 1984, I am the king of satellite television. Big, ugly antennas. Manufacturing, installation, retail. We're doing hundreds of millions of dollars in that industry. Fun. I own some Shakey's pizzas, some 31 flavor ice creams, Subways, shopping centers, condos. Ooh, goody. So I'm using corporation like I copied the states and government. I copied literally the way it was from banks and grocery stores and cities. How they did it, so I'll do that too. But in 1984, I don't want to pay a franchise tax fee for every corporation. That's up to $1,000 per. That would have cost me $1.2 million. Hell no. I asked Sacramento a question. Could I create, listen carefully, could I create an entity under a corporation that doesn't pay franchise tax fee? That's my only question. So what is? They sent me to 2 departments. Here's what they said. You can create an entity, or you can create a form. We'll approve it or disapprove it, or you can modify an existing form. Okay. Now I process information that's different. I see it in my head. I can see the S is for. It says at the top of it, employer. Line 1 says entity or individual person. So you could have did that for you, but your problem is you're not paying attention. You sign paper without even reading the damn thing. It's ridiculous. But again, so I was given the choice to create a form or modify. It became rules and law and public record. I didn't know, not here to be an attorney. They approved it in 1985-86. So every LLC can have 18 divisions. That's basically 18 division is $100,000 a month. Okay, 100,000 a month and $1 million to a company. If you ever really man up and get 72 divisions, that's $5 million company. That's what I tried to push yesterday as the cutoff. But again, clients are, yeah, okay, I'll think about it. Good, think about it. Life passes you by all the time because you piss away money on stupid things anyway, in my opinion. The average person wastes $50 every other day, if not every day. You waste $1,000 a month on crap. So when they don't have, it's amazing. In 2009, we had 3.7 billion in structure. When I said jump, they would jump. That was 2009. Do this, they would just do it. Nowadays, let me think about it. Go ahead, think about it. I'm helping people for free. All you have to do is position yourself, and they're going, ooh. I've never seen so many people waste so much damn time in my life. But it's okay. Why is it okay? Because they want it to be okay. See, you're in control of your life. God, family, money, okay? So that's what it is. So that organization, I created a division process for LLCs, C Corps. See, back in basically 84, I have LLCs. I have C Corps. I got S Corps. I got all these corporations in position, even nonprofits. I did my first corporate nonprofit as a kid. So, well, by the way, look, do your homework. There was a kid that's 9.5 years old, for the hell of it, sent $10 away to this Secretary of State of California. He started helping out industries. He started helping out industries in 1969. I'm the kid, ding-dongs. I grew up studying law and accounting my whole damn life. Helping hand industries, I set up Teach Our Children. Nancy Reagan turned into the DARE program. I did 2 corps for Ronald Reagan. I did corporations for 3 presidents so far. So what do we get to do? Simple. From there, Orange County Blind Center. So as we look at this yesterday, Department of Treasury, right there, I'm gonna get you. Department of Treasury, Financial Crimes Enforcement. Wow. Department of what? So the FINCEN yesterday announcement is you have a corporation not in your state because you file taxes here, they're going to come audit the hell out of you. They're going to come get you. Hey, it's the whole list of every state. I got Wyoming. Good for you. If you're not in Wyoming, they're going to come knock on your door. Woo, yeah. So I told people for years, you incorporate your own state first to get to the first $1 million to $5 million. Then you reposition yourself. When you don't position yourself, they're going to come get you. While targeting, exposing, record keeping, and shitty business. Don't worry. Okay? You can listen to Howdy Doody online. Well, you can do this and this. Ooh, sell me the water. You'll listen to the clowns. Are they coming in? Maybe. Okay. So DM me. All right, right there. I'll send you the mouse pad that changes your life. Is that okay? Thank you for the hat. Take a picture. Come on. This is your future. Peekaboo. Woo. Hey, you gotta have some fun. I've been having fun for 16 damn weeks on TikTok and social media. Hell, why not? Because I've been creating my first $1 million. Don't tell anybody. I was 15. Wow! Why didn't you? What the hell's wrong with you? I don't get it. I got to billionaire status through the corporate structure. Hell, I was 21 years old. Why the hell didn't you? I like these silly interviews. Was it easier today or years ago to create the $1 million or billion? Every ding-dong answers their question wrong. It's been easier your whole damn life if you know how. It's not a point of what, back then or whatever, because you got social media fat. But back then, I'm doing it anyway. Here's your future. See, your problem is you don't have auto income of $100,000 per month. You do not have that. There's where you blew it. Sorry, I'm going to tell you that right now. You blew it. Now, I'd like you to do a couple things right now. Take a picture of this one, too. What the heck? What I told you to do about your personal credit, peekaboo, this is what it tells you. So take your picture. It's right there. Take your picture. This is how anybody can put their credit score back on track to get a 750 in usually 90 days or less. You don't need to hire a coach to tell you how to do it. I just told you how to do it for free. Now, I am old school, new school, and future school because I studied law every day, all the time, every day to this day because things change. So, in the future, when you really want to man up, woman up, is your future. Take another picture. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Simple. See, if you had an LLC with 18 divisions, you're going to create $100,000 a month income to the organization. Then you're going to give yourself a paycheck that's reasonable. we're going to give a paycheck to break even. Isn't that terrible? You're personally going to break even while the corporation makes millions and billions while you drive company cars, if you want to. But it has to be a real company car, not this hooey stuff you do today. So what do? We repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Well, that's your biggest problem. Your problem is you. You waste $50 every other day. I tell you yesterday to get to 72 divisions for people to Puppet Master Club and literally get up to what? Our $5 million company, and half the people go, oh, let me think about it. You friggin' blew it. Congratulations, you blew it yesterday. Hey, it's not my problem, it's yours. All right, I want people doing $5 million companies. This is last week, Saturday. Would you like to play with me all day, this coming Saturday? The whole day, Ray, or you get to play with Ray. Isn't that simple? It's called Spend the Day with Ray. I've done this for 50 years. You want to learn to play? I'll do it for free. Oh, you like to listen to Howdy Doody? Okay, listen to him. Sell your car to the Everett Go Trust holds your assets, so when they sue you driving the car, you lose everything you got, because he's a ding-dong. I watched this guy tell people he failed 19 times and then do it this way. Are you the guinea pig? It's like hiring an attorney who's practicing law, hasn't got it right yet. Who's the guinea pig? You. Why don't you start learning to do things yourself? It's all a bunch of hooey. A corporation, let's watch this, okay? I want you to be CFO for your family and your life. CFO, Chief Financial Officer, that's when you man up, woman up for your family. God, family, money, God, family, money. I will not change what I say because it's in here 1,000 times away. So consistent, like someone says, hell yeah. If you're good at what you do and know what you're doing, hell, you have to be consistent. Not those hooey things. Ooh, do this. Ay, ay, ay. I've never seen someone as dumb in my life, but it's okay. Now, I want you once again to write down FINCEM. They announced yesterday, very simple, the Department of Treasury Finance Criminal Enforcement Network. Wow, wow, wow. They're going to get everybody to the corporation, not in their own state. You got a Wyoming goodie for you. You live in Texas. They're going to, I'm going to get you. Uh-huh. What's what to do? But that's you. Unfortunately, you don't pay attention. I've written 67 books so far. I have 40 literally being audited right now. We're editing the hell out of them. One of my books coming out is called Always Good. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I read books all the time. See, I get my 3 hours of sleep. 4 at the most of that, because 4 hours give me a headache, okay? Anything past that, I don't want more sleep. Well, where to sleep? See, my body's been trained since I was a little boy. You get up at 2:25 in the morning. When I started TikTok, I got so excited, I got up at 1:45 every day ever since. So wasn't that fun? Hey, I had to get up at 2:25. If I get up at 2:30 in the morning, the abuser would get me. I didn't like being used and abused. It sucked. I got pissed off. I used my anger as a kid to learn, grasshopper, learn. That's what I did. I want to learn law and accounting. How do you get out of hell? You create money. How did John D. Rockefeller do it? Study at the library? Oh, irrevocable trust. See, rich and famous people don't do what you do. Your family set you up for probate. You're doing the same thing for your kids. Congratulations. Goody, goody, goody. Yay. That's called dumb. Oh, well. What do we got here? We got 3:54 in the morning. There you go, 3:54. Now, I'd like you to understand something flat out. Very good. What do we do? We get to play the game. Play the what game? Research. Research. Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of credit. $60 billion of credit for his clients over the years, 50 years of himself, and he's not full of crap. Now, you cannot violate my program. What does this mean? There's 2 rules. Can you write down 2 rules? Do not jack up your credit during the program, and do not basically apply for credit. 40 years ago, next, probably that's 50, time flies when you have fun. I created something called Rapid Score, Rapid Refresh. If you're a customer of mine, I do Rapid Rescore and add history for you, corporate division process. If you apply and crash that Rapid Rescore, what happens? I have to reload the system. I charge you a fee. You don't pay the fee, I close your case. I got 9 turds out there giving me crap. Ooh! I got 50 million people I've helped so far. I got 39 million clients, and I got 9 people going, ooh. If you screw my program, I'll charge you a fee or close your case. Like it or not, too bad. I don't need your damn money. I don't need your money anyway. I create my millions and billions myself. I got billionaire status through corporate structure only at 21 years old. Billion, woo, doggy. See, I'm a puppet master. I don't own daily squat. I don't own anything at all, but I control it all. millions and billions. Is that okay? See, I think most people are full of crap. I think they're full of crap. Okay? An attorney explains regulations, corporations, and asks your questions. Well, it's simple. Ask your attorney questions. I'll guarantee if you had to ask an attorney today, and you say, look at this, what happened yesterday. Huh? Eh? What'd they say? I've never watched an attorney, CPA, actually be on top of the game as fast as I have. But again, it's up to you. Look at it. Woo, wow. So what do we do? Now, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you want $100,000 a month for the organization, yes or no? Then you do what you're told to do. Now, yesterday, only 33% of the people, all right, their clients graded themselves to the 72 divisions to get to Puppet Master style $5 million company. Only 33%. The rest, let me think about it. You blew it. Yesterday was the 10th. It was the 10th. Money, credit, and time. What? Money, credit, and time. I watch people piss away money, and they can invest into their structure instead of pissing it away. Well, that's what happens every day. Money, credit, and time. If you don't have the foundation, you don't have the structure, how are you going to finance the dream? It's a bunch of hooey. Structure, finance, dream. Write the damn thing down. I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years the same information, push, and get you off your assets. If today, very simple today, right? Structure, finance, dream. Structure, finance, dream. If I have my structure, I can finance the dream. But without the structure, I'm full of crap. Now, when I create a division process, every division from the LLC down, 18 divisions, creates $100,000 a month. If you want to get past all that crap, what you could actually do is have 72. Do you have CPAs that I can use? Well, yeah, we have attorney CPAs in our network for everybody. But it's up to you again. But again, it's up to you. Structure. Structured finance stream. Come on, write it down, Carl. Write it down, Carl. Structured finance stream. Structured finance stream. See, if you don't have your structure, how can you expect to create money and not have to pay tax? You're going to pay tax. But how much tax you're going to pay is going to be up to how you structure. Structure. I got an LLC. Okay, there you go. An LLC. All right, you have 9 types. What kind do you have? The LLC, you need to have to do this, dumb number 1. You need to know what it does, dumb number 2. And it actually does business, dumb number 3. Dumb. Because they sue the LLC, it's online. Secretary of State's website shows your name, officer, you're on the bank account. You're guaranteeing everything on behalf of the corporation. You're a CFO. You're a duck and a sheep. Quack, quack, bah. When they sue the LLC, they sue you. If you bankrupt, they get you bankrupt you. See, you're a duck and a sheep. Well, I say the corporation's going to protect you. Good for you. Good old howdy doody. Sell me the water. All right? You're a loser if you don't make $400,000 a year. You're not even a man. I can't believe Grant even said that. I don't get it. He bought books years ago from me years ago. What happens? No man should ever say that to anybody. He should say, let me help you get to that point again. But he wants to help rich people. Yeah, I want to help all people. Did you know I was accused by Guffey Ranker years ago when they were promoting Tony Baloney? And they said, all you want to do is help poor people. I said, I want to help all people. Their goal is help rich only. Okay, no. I want to help everybody be rich. No, corporation structure. So I'm always teaching corporation structure, finance, and dreams. So understand that corporation LLC, the LLC, limited liability company, started from sole proprietor. Now you have it. They sue that, they sue you. Maybe you have an LLP. All right, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC. There's 6 categories. Actually, in some of the books it says Supreme Court says it's a legal person. Actually, it is in Chapter 18. If you have 18 divisions, you will create $100,000 a month income. If you have 72, that's how you get to the $5 million mark. Eventually, you become what's called a puppet master. I offered that yesterday. Yesterday was the cutoff at the 10th. And 33% upgraded to their divisions to 72. So we're positioning right. 72 divisions. Only 32 out of the 100 people. Okay. Well, let me think about it. Go ahead. Think about it. All right? You'll piss away $50 a day on crap not thinking about it. And you were told to do something yesterday, you didn't do it. It happens all the time. It used to be very simple. Do what I tell you to do. They would. Nowadays, it's... So, whatever piece you have today, let's write down 2 things. You're a CFO for family. God, family, money. You're CFO for your corporation or entity. I got an LLC or S Corp, C Corp, whatever it is. So here you go. Whatever you want. Positioning, structure, finance stream, structure, finance stream. If I have 18 divisions, I will create up to 100,000 a month. And I'll show you how to do it yourself anyway. If you have 72 divisions, you're creating a $5 million company. That's Puppet Master time. That means you control everything or you own nothing. But again, someday you'll get to Puppet Master time. Positioning was cut off yesterday. If you blew it, hey, it's on you. So you got choices. Now watch what? Let's watch. You ready? Ready? In this fun stuff. Now let's pretend you're going to hear everything I tell you to do. You're going to be a Puppet Master. Well, right now you're just getting 100,000 a month. Because nobody did it upgraded yesterday on the 10th. They had to. It was simple. Take your picture. Peekaboo. Woo! Yeah, let's take your picture. That's some fun. All right, what happens is, this is your future. Now, this is a very quality mouse pad. I don't, cheap on anything. Never have, never will. So I'd like to send this to you. I'll pay everything in postage as well. It just gives you for free. Free. As long as you DM in the link tree and you basically want to help me help you. Is that okay? If we do this correctly. All right, but again, if you get stuck on the phone numbers right at the top of these things, 800-254-9506. Okay. U.S. tax, colleagues, graduates. Well, it sounds to me like, all right, Ron, it talking about creating value. Well, it is value. But it's up to you. It's up to you. See, Chris, everything is up to you. You're a man. Man up! You're a woman. Woman up! Whoa, goody! Structure, finance, dream. Let's write it down. Structure builds finance and dream. Everything else is a bunch of crap. Again, as we structure today, if you basically structure and you did not do it in your own state where you do your tax return, remember, you live here, your tax returns are here. How they audit you is very simple. They look here and go, the FINCN, right here, yesterday announced. This is why it's very simple. We look at the top. Department of Treasury Finance Crime Enforcement Network. Right there. Whee! They're going to come get you. Oh, I got a Wyoming corporation. If you incorporate in Wyoming, you're not in Wyoming, they got you. Oh, I got Delaware. Oh, goody. All this, we got New Mexico. New Mexico is their number one here, right here. New Mexico is the one they're highlighting the hell out of it. See, you cannot play peekaboo with the IRS and make the things think you do. Peekaboo! Structured finance. Let's understand, what does that mean? Structure equals finance. This is what we get to do. So let's play CFO. We did that for ourselves, okay? Remember, winning the credit game is free to download if you do it while you're on live with me. If not, it costs you $50. It'll help you put your credit back on track, and it's free if you download it today in the link tree. You'll also see some of the Lamborghinis in the car collection. Up to you. If you want the book for the kids, starting out right for you and the kids, get a copy for them and for you, and then send it to everybody you know. It's free. If you don't do it now on the open market, it's $25. There you go. So again, now we're going to get into winning the game of business. My first series back then in 1976, corporation structure. So I got my first $1 million in the bank at 15. Why didn't you? First billion structure 21. Why the hell didn't you? What do you or your LLC after you register? Well, the problem with an LLC, it's on the Secretary of State's website. Again, whatever you do with it, if you name it after you, it's dumb 1. If you name what it does, dumb 2. And if it actually does business, dumb 3. If you had a management company, come on, let's understand. No rich and famous person on this planet lets their management company do business. It's called dumb, okay? Warren Buffett, you watch him buy businesses, parent company does not do business, it owns businesses. I don't care if it's Bezos, Musk, I don't care what it is. The United States of America, 50 corps, 50 states, and cities and corporations as well. So here's the United States of America incorporated. States are incorporated. Cities are incorporated. See, there's your problem. You keep trying to be you. Did you not realize being you sucks? Hey, you like being the bouncy ball. You like bringing the pain home. Keep doing it. Fantastic. Now, this Saturday, if you wanted to play, I'm going to give you 6 classes for free if you DM me. If you want to share the live, that's what you get to do. So as we play this game to win. Well, the BOI was actually canceled. It's not enforced unless you're a corporation from out of country. Okay? So again, that's the BOI. Okay, understand that. So again, as we play this game. As we play to win, remember I told you earlier, take a picture of this. This helps anybody put their credit score back to at 750, probably better than you ever had, within 90 days or less. If you do what you're told. Take your picture. You see, I wrote the rules and tools. I'm the one who trained Yarborough in basically 70s. Oldest card. All right, and fluctuation of 29%. All cards today, sticky time. I'd like you to be online with me later today, online with me, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Find out your time zone. It is 4:06 here in the morning, 4:06 here in the morning. So if you look at the time zone, make sure you're online with me, all right, live, and we have fun. So what? If you have changed your off BC, you lost your job. Well, the reality is everybody loses the job. Everybody has a sad story. Well, nobody cares. Nobody gives a damn that I was born in a taxi. Nobody gave a crap about me to have a trash can. I was freaking homeless. No one cared I got shot 3 times. No one gave a shit. So understand. Don't play your violin. Get off your assets. Go get it today, now. Man up. Man up. We all lose our job. Wow. Don't jack up the wrong damn cards. Put your damn sticky there. These cards don't fluctuate. They don't fluctuate. So this buys you time. Time, money, credit. Remember what I said in the beginning. For your late coverage, it's simple. Time, money, and credit. Run out of time, run out of money. Oh, crap! You jacked up the wrong card. You jacked up the wrong damn card. You did. These suckers don't fluctuate. These do. Simple, sticky time. Here's a 50 and a 10. 29% green, 30s yellow, 50s red. I wrote the damn rules in the 70s and 80s, people. Maybe you'll figure it out. Maybe you'll listen to Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit, and get off your assets and go get it. But maybe you just go, woo, to go for it. Go for it, people. Again, if you don't incorporate your own state, I think you're being dumb, in my opinion. Why? Because it's simple. The FINCN yesterday news, this is the Department of Treasury Financial Crime Enforcement. They're going to come get you because you did it in a state you're not in. Ooh, I got Wyoming. Good for you. Unless you live in Wyoming, it's okay. What do we do next? Come on. LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp. Now, position it. Structure, finance stream. Let's write it down. Structure, finance stream. Structure, finance stream. Write it down. Come on. Structure, finance stream. If I structure correctly, my LLC, my own state, I want 18 divisions. That's 100,000 of income per month. If you ever want to get to 5 million, you need literally, all right, listen carefully, you need 72 divisions. If you want to be a puppet master creating millions and millions of dollars, you control everything, you own nothing. That's what I've done for the last 50 years. Understand, I wrote the book, and I have a club called Puppet Master Club 45 years ago. Let's control it all. Let's not own anything. That's the difference. Divisions or the corporation. Yeah, yesterday I gave for $99 each just away. They're $1,000. And I said, here, upgrade to 72. Then I got $900 each. I get 33%. Sorry, I stutter once in a while. My brain gets going too fast, what happens. So what happens is yesterday they're $1,000 each for a division under a corporation. See, it's not the finding of the fee, it's adding the credit reports to the Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. In 1987, I designed this system that created a dashboard that allows TIN, IN, and SSN. So that was me on the application, simple. So yesterday I gave divisions, like I said, for $99 each. Get up to 72 and upgrade your system, but only 33% did it. Okay, no problem. Would you spend $99, okay, to get a division under an LLC that has Experian, Treasury, and Equifax, that has its separate credit reports? Would you spend $99? That's what he offered yesterday. Yesterday was the 10th. It was the cutoff. Guess what? Time, money, and credit. Time, money, what? Credit. Time, money, what? Credit. So here we have time, money, and credit. Okay, now we have to understand structure. I'm not going to let my LLC do business. I changed the rules in 1984. They gave me permission to create division process in 85, 86. So every LLC, let's write down, every LLC has 18 divisions. Every LLP, same thing. C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC. Now, my opinion, when your LLC makes money, I'd like you to convert it to S. This is my opinion. Then reasonable income, we'll show you how to do that too, doing tax balancing. Now, the C Corp is double taxed. I would tell you flat out to get that as to be an S Corp. I watched somebody the other day interview, they put the mic, how, when did you become a millionaire? Ooh. My response is never. Never. I never been a millionaire. My corporation had $1 million when I was 15. I got basic structure 2.1 million, or 2.6 million billion, 26, a billion 21. I died in coma in 2009, 3.7 billion structure, it's not me. Hell, I'm a puppet master. I control it all and know nothing. Good morning, ECATs, how you feeling today? Okay, so 18 divisions creates 100,000 a month income. All right, 72 divisions create 5 million of credit and 5 million of business. Now write it down. Structured finance stream. You must create the credit that equals your goal. Let's write it down. Credit must equal the goal. Credit must equal what? The goal. You want 100,000 a month income? That is $1.2 million. So you must create up to $1.2 million to do this. I want a $5 million company. What do? I want to have my 72 divisions. Hey, numbers never lie, only people lie. Half the people in this world are full of crap, and they're lazy. Not you, of course. Now watch. If I get these cards too, these cards right here, to the LLC, okay, to the parent company, they're each 100,000 paid over time limit. The American Express will say they're unlimited, which they are, up to $1 million, as long as you can prove you can afford to pay it. Now, when somebody says these cards are 950,000, that's crap, or $1 million, it's crap. Why? American Express, when you spend 25,000 or to 100,000, they basically freeze your account. They put you in a financial review. Everybody. If your credit score drops, they shrink your limits to the back of the card. So again, some people advertise in false advertising. It's a C Corp tax corporation and income tax. Well, the C Corp should become S. It's double taxed. So the C should convert as it makes money only to S single filing, in my opinion, but not here to be statement attorney. I'll answer all your questions, but I'll always put that disclaimer there. See, I want you to go in line today at 3 o'clock with me, an hour and a half. I'd like to design a blueprint for you in front of you as an example. I'll show you how to repackage your life to 100,000 a month to a $5 million company. But that's up to you. Again, you're a puppet master in the future. If you have an organization, LLC, C Corp, nonprofit, PC, whatever, and you have 72 divisions. If you don't have 72 divisions, don't worry. You get to the 100,000 a month. You can always do it later. Yeah, right. Good luck on that. Later is basically paying a fortune to get it set up. When you set up in the beginning, all right, that's structured finance streams. So we look at positioning, all right? So again, we got these cards for the corporation. This is 100,000 each, very simple. $100,000 credit each. There you go, right there. Very simple. So here's 200,000 just for the corporation, all right? Let's not use it. Let's not abuse it. What do we do next? Now watch. I'm going to go get the Chase 8 cards because there's 6 of these suckers. 6. I'm turning around so you don't get the number because these are live cards. Here is 350,000. Inks are up to $50,000, period. Just like my Venture one, here's a damn $50,000 card. 50 grand. 50 grand, it's simple. My wife's the same way. Why would you have less than 50,000 on a damn Venture card? Why? Because you don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't get it. So here's 350,000. Now, let's pretend we're going to pay attention 100%. This is literally right here, 500,000 of credit just on 2 types of cards. There's only 10 cards to get in the first place. The rest suck, in my opinion. Hey, I'm going to affiliate to 119 creditors, and I say all of them suck but 10. That's my opinion. So let's watch. If I get this for the LLC, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC, all right, what happens? I don't want to use it and abuse it. I want to, now understand, I'm going to do it through every division. I do not let the parent company do business because that's called dumb. No rich and famous person allows the parent company to do business. Okay? How about Navy, flagship, federal, all right, it's good car. Well, again, all right, if your position, if you served, thank you for your service. Thank you. If not, it's someone else. You got the access code, fantastic. Navy, flagship. My flagship is 48,000. Okay? Navy is silly enough to give you 80,000 in cards and basically 50,000 in loans. If you just want to get, if you have a 550 score, if it's actually lined up right. Navy, I use it to rebalance your debt to ratio, or I show you other cards that do balance transfer. Is it a good card? Hell yes. Now, I got mine only for one reason. I was tested in T-Weaker Junior High, 14 and a half years old. By the time they tested me 3 times, they kept saying I was cheating. I was in my gym shorts and my jock strap, no shoes, socks, and shirt. I have recall. So then the government sucked me into a program at Orange Coast College. My IQ's off the friggin' chart. I have recall on most things. I talk and write with both hands at the same time, and I rhyme. And sorry to say, I'd stutter once in a while too. Brain goes too fast. So what do? So again, Navy, I'll say yes. I got my Navy because I got sucked into the government program. That's the only reason I got my Navy. I'm basically called unclassified. I don't count. How's that? That's how it works. Now back to this. This is $350,000 of credit on the ink cards. Here's $200,000. Here's $500,000. I don't want you to use the credit. I want you to build it. Listen carefully. If you build it for the corporation, you can daisy chain it for every division. What did I say? Division. So if I do this just on 2 types of cards, each division can get up to what? 500,000 of credit. Each division is positioned itself to do a business. If you man up, woman up, do it the right way, no rich and famous person ever lets their parent company do business. Even the banks last year bankrupt 22,000 locations. They didn't bankrupt the parent company, they bankrupt branches store numbers. All right, simple, branch numbers. See, until you learn how to play the game, it's like, woo, good for you. That's what it is. Every division gets 350,000 plus the gold, the platinum, it's 500,000. If you got the 10 cards I want to get to, it's $1 million per division. If you did what you were told to do, what a concept. And you had 72 divisions, that's a $5 million company. But maybe you don't want a $5 million company. IRS says $5 million below is small company. Maybe you want this 100,000 a month. You want to do $1 million too. Okay, that's what we do. Pretend you just do what I tell you to do. It's simple. Now let's do this again. You ready? Each division, because American Express wants to give you, all right, 99 of these suckers. They offer it on your dashboard. They tell you all the time. If we did this the right way, watch what happens. I'll turn them around a little. Oh, I can't turn them around because you see the account number. It's in you. Copy those too. Some of you. Not everybody's a crook. No, most of you are not. Okay. If I have 3 divisions, there's 300,000 of credit. Listen carefully. 300,000 of credit, it equals 30,000 a month income. That's what your goal should be. Each division gets what? 10,000 a month income, 10,000. Okay, there's 300,000, 3 divisions. If I have 6 divisions, that's 600,000. Okay, again, that's 60,000 a month. I'm trying not to drop these, sorry. Okay, 9 divisions, that's 100,000 a month. It's 900,000 of credit, just off gold and platinum cards. The extras are bonuses. So what do? If we position ourselves, structured finance stream, you can have the American dream. The problem, you keep doing it your way. I'm sorry, your way sucks. Now, listen carefully. I said, look at this earlier today. I said, take a picture. I'll send you one of these for free, and I'll pay the whole cost for you. DM, simple. Okay? To answer your question, yesterday I gave divisions for $99 versus $1,000 each, just to let you know. Okay? The goal was to help the clients upgrade to 72 so they get to Puppet Master Club and they literally get to that $5 mark. Only 33% of them upgraded, the rest want to think about it. They're $99 each. I gave them away, and it's simple. Yesterday, it's like, are you kidding me? You piss away $100 today on crap, but you won't spend $99 for another division. Talk about dumb. Okay, what's a division? Division, Joel, is an entity under the corporation managed by your parent company. And if you want to learn it step by step, it's very simple. Today, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You will be online with me for an hour and a half. Tablet, pen, sticky tabs, and I want all your personal credit cards in front of you. See, most of you don't have corporate credit. I don't know why. I set up the dashboard that allows corporations getting credit cards under tax ID in 1987. After I trained Yarborough, all right, hold this card fluctuation rule, and did basically what's called rapid rescore. So let's look at our time zone. We have 4:20. 4:20 in the morning. Very simple, 4:20 in the morning. So what do we have to do? So again, if you want, look at your time zone. Be online with me, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I'll say PM because someone yesterday, I said this afternoon, they go, is that PM or AM? Okay. So let's really dummy proof it. So again, that's what you get to do. No, watch, it's fun. Okay? We get to play the game. What I'd like you to think about is this. Credit cards for the divisions should be used for Bitcoin, gold, silver, stock trading. A line of credit, and I'm going to line you up for these two. Isn't this fun? I'm going to line you up to do all this stuff and do it my way because your way sucks. By the way, I'm going to be telling you what to do if you can handle that. So if I get a line of credit, Wells Fargo, 150, all right, Chase, 150, U.S. Bank, 150, and B of A, 150. Wow, $600,000 of credit, woo! Now, I can do that per division as well. Hey, I got the banks, they sued me in 96, I sued them back, I won. They must put 75 divisions on a bank account. You see, that helps you get to the Puppet Master 72 divisions. That's the reason I was pushing yesterday on the cutoff day as an attempt to do it. So what happens? Now let's remember, if I use an ink card for Bitcoin, crypto, stock, trading, gold, silver, that's okay. That's, you see, understand. Your LLC, C Corp, nonprofit, PC, whatever you have today, S Corp. These corporations have divisions. Each division has its own credit file. I got division process approved in 8586, sorry, from there. Now, if I buy Bitcoin, I'm going to use the credit card to do that. I'm not going to max it out, but let's say I spend $5,000 today, okay? $5,000 a day is 50 friggin' bucks. You piss that away every other day. Let's spend $50,000 on one of the 350 cards. Can you afford $600 a month, yes or no? On Bitcoin? Hell, you piss away $50 every other day, you waste $1,000 a month. So you can manage this, but understand, the division is allowed to borrow against it. It leverages it to pay itself. This is what rich people, famous people do every day. They leverage to pay its damn self. This is the problem. You're so busy being you, it sucks. So I buy Bitcoin with a card as a division. Gold, silver, okay? Trade some stock, that's fine. But again, if I want, what I want you to do, I want you to write down auto income. 1987, I had a problem. I have the Shakey's pizzas, I got the shopping centers, I got these pizzas, blah, blah, blah. I'm closing escrows. Understand something. 1987. I created division process, got approved 8586. I'm creating credit and other things I did. The dashboard in 87 that allows me to be able to credit as much as I can per division. Oh crap, what happens now? I got 16 escrows going at once at one per day. Hell, it got out of hand. Hell, what the hell did I do? I asked my clients, would you like to be my soldiers? Would you like to get a piece of the action? Would you like to buy a piece of a Wendy's restaurant, a Jack in the Box, a storage unit, a laundromat, a car wash, all right, an apartment complex? You see, I wrote the original books on car washes and laundromats 47 years ago. And then I got my clients, you need a car wash or laundromat. No, you don't. You need to own the damn sucker as a division. See, you keep rolling the dice as you. You being you sucks. Sorry. I'm going to tell you the truth. You keep letting you bring the pain home. What's wrong with you? These don't work. Why would you bring the pain home to your family when you never had to? Banks, grocery stores in front of you do this all the time, and you're going, woo, that's about it. It's ridiculous. You're CFO for family. God, family, money. You get your books, you put your credit score back to 750, easy to do. Then what do you go over here? We look at the corporation or LLC. Every division has a different function. Now, take a picture of this. Get off your butts today, and it's simple. Very simple. You got your picture? Got your picture? Simple. If you turned around today, like it says, the corporation, this is creating up to 100,000 to $1 million auto income per month. This is why I said yesterday 72 divisions versus the 18 standard. 18 standard gets you flat out one thing. It gets you, all right, to 100,000 a month. But I want it to be $1 million a month. Is that okay? Is that okay? But that's what I said. It shows you a division for Bitcoin, crypto, gold, silver. What do you want? Very simple. Couldn't view the paper. How about closer for you? Is that okay? Okay? All right? Well, again, just go online or talk to us and do it for free. Sorry, this is the reflection it gives us. Okay. Maybe that's better. Okay? Can't see the sheet. Well, the reality is I'm doing the best I can. So again, it's up to you too. Do you see it now? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Okay. What it shows you today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you can't see the paper, it's very simple. Turn it this way, maybe. Then you take a picture and turn it on. So I don't know. Got it. Okay, good. Got it. Okay. So fantastic. Now, what does it do? Here's a LLC, C Corp, nonprofit, PC, all right, whatever you got here, Escrow, whatever it is. This organization becomes a management company. Nobody on planet Earth, as a rich and famous person, ever allows their parent company to do business. That's called dumb. So that means you're doing dumb, all of you. Congratulations. Dumb, 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 dumb. That's what it is. Hey, it's just you. The LLC, okay, LLC. Let's understand. You need it after you. That's so dumb number one. You name what it does, dumb number two. And you actually let it do business, dumb number three. 3 triple dum-dums. The LLC could own 18 divisions. Division process, each division allows you a damn credit report. You've been screwed up since day one. Stop off your crap. I don't get it. Why the hell would you bring the pain home when you had to? I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years, online, in person, twice a day, 6 days a week. Where the hell have you been? Damn, get off your ass and do it my way. Your way sucks. Sorry, I just tell you the truth. Hey, I don't basically have any problem. I don't need money. I'll never need money. I create my own millions and billions structure. I'm a puppet master. But again, I made a promise when I was 7. I'm keeping my promise. That's the reason I'm helping people. Simple. I'm helping people because I made a promise to my Savior, Jesus Christ. See, I was crippled at 7 years old. And I crawled on my belly, praying to God if I could walk again. I promise I'll help people the rest of my life. That's what I've been doing. Simple. Would you help somebody 50 years, 6 days a week? Hell no. Has anyone else besides me? No. It's about time you get off your assets and understand every division has its own credit file. So again, you have divisions and subdivisions. And the problem with people, if you want to use a division, roll the dice, give it a try. If you screwed it up, you could actually, with no intent to do fraud, disconnect, isolate, incorporate. You get rid of the piece like banks and groceries and cities do, and you quit getting rid of you. You've been a duck and a sheep your whole damn life. Why don't you stop it? Why don't you stop bringing the pain home? Because it's called dumb. Nobody should ever bring the pain home. You don't have to. You never have to. But you're so busy going, ooh, that's about it. So remember, okay, very simple yesterday's announcement. Announcement yesterday. This is basically FINCEN. This is Department of Treasury Financial Crime Enforcement Network. If you incorporate in another state, and you're in this state doing tax return here, they're going to come check you out. They're going to knock the hell out of you. They're going to knock on your door. Yeah, gotcha. I got Wyoming. No good for you. No Wyoming Corporation, if you don't live in Wyoming, they're going to come get you. Isn't that fun? In New Mexico. Wow, wow, wow. Let's play the circus game. That's what you've been doing anyway. You listen to a bunch of clowns. Okay? Now remember, we talked about divisions, creating credit, no problem. Yesterday I gave everyone for $100. I gave them away $100. They're $1,000 each with credit reports, and then 33% upgraded. The rest of the ding-dongs, let me think about it. I've never watched someone's dumb in my life. I missed 2009. Why? I got 50 million people I've helped, 39 million millionaire clients, all puppet masters, having fun. And I say jump, hell, they would jump. Do it now. Okay, what do you want, Mr. Reynolds? What do you want, Master Reynolds? What do you want, Pastor Reynolds? What do you want, Dr. Reynolds? What do you want now? Nowadays, let me think about it. Yeah. No wonder they won't get to $5 million structure. This. Focus. If you're using a credit card for Bitcoin, gold, silver, all right, stock trading, that's a credit card. That's a division. If you screw up a division, you could disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and throw the sucker away. You could throw it away. Throw it away. Again, that's what happens. All right? Do not have intent to do fraud because they're going to get you. That's only if it failed. Hey, I got my Shakey's Pizza that caught on fire, and fire's on Imperial Highway. It's not mine. It belongs to the corporation division process. The auto shop next door blew up a car. What happened? Ah! I separate the piece. I disconnect. I say incorporate. When they wanted to sue everybody, which they always do, I bankrupted, told them to go to where? Bite the big one. Now, if I get a line of credit for $150, here's 4 banks that I like to play with. You can do that per division. Whee! Divisions are on the bank account. They're on the same account. Let's pretend you're going to do what I tell you to do. Because in auto income, here it shows you, it shows you, I'll send you a mouse pad, so you focus on it so you never stop focusing until you reach your goal. That's your goal. See it, believe it, go get it. So what do? Let's see. I got a division to own an apartment complex. I got to own a Wendy's, storage unit. How about a gas station with a store? See, if you position your organization as a management company, you manage division process. You create a line of defense. Now, here's how it works. I designed it, and I can help you get through the escrow. You do it on your own. Hey, brokers, listen, coaching, you do it on your own. Fantastic. You do it. No problem. If you do it, I'll show you how to do it all. If I position it with you, help you, I'm going to help you do a couple things. Number one, I'm going to line up an escrow you can be part of. That means you own a piece. Would you like to own a piece of a Wendy's, Jack in the Box, storage unit, laundromat, car wash, apartment complex? See, you own a piece, so that's legacy time. See, your family left you for probate. You're doing the same thing today with your family too. That's what I believe. If you bought a piece of something, you use a line of credit. Now watch what happens. These lines of credit will basically don't have to pay a payment until you do spend money. If I write a check to escrow, and this is you, I don't get any of that damn money. I don't want that money at all. I'm not going to run a Ponzi, which I see out there all the time. No, thank you. You're going to write a check to escrow. If you write a check from escrow from a line of credit that says $25,000, that division, after it closes escrow, management company deducts before they pay you a monthly fee. They deduct the payment to pay this first. You're not allowed to pay the damn bill. You use borrow money, all right, offsets taxes. Corporations don't pay tax to their profit, and this is a write-off anyway. They make sure through escrow, how did you pay for your down payment or you bought your piece? Simple. This allows them to pay the bill, you get the leftover. At a $20,000, $25,000 investment on this, usually you get about $3,200 a month. You're not rich. I don't ever want you to be rich. You're allowed to say puppet master, not rich. Not rich. That makes no sense. You see, Warren Buffett's a puppet master. So do Elon Musk, those Bezos. They're puppet masters. They control everything. They own nothing. Then they say they're rich. On paper, they're not rich. Their corporations are rich. So for every $25,000 you put in there, you can get up to about $3,000 a month. Do it 10 times, you're not rich, the corporation is making money. See, if you did it 10 times, plus all 18 divisions, that gives you $100,000 a month income. 9 divisions getting what? $10,000 a month each. So there's your $100,000. There you go. Now that's positioning. Structured finance and dream. That's what you would do. Simple. Next thing is, if we had 72 divisions, we open the door for more projects, apartment complex, investment, all kinds of things. But again, it's up to you. If you put 100,000 off of 150, you're okay. That 100,000 is about $96.20 a month, and that's what happens for everybody. You give out, let's say it's rounded up to $10,000 a month. Every division will have $10,000 a month. Income, as a management company, you're managing the money. You could be in you, because you being you as a parent company, it's called dumb. Why would you do business as a parent company? It makes no sense. No one else does. Oh, the consumers, the amateurs listening to Howdy Doody. Okay, there you go. If I spend 100,000 off 150, I'm okay. I don't have a bill for 60 days anyway, and they close the escrow, they pay the bill, and I get the leftover. So positioning, structure builds finance and dream. That's the goal. Structure builds finance and dream. Problem we have today is we're running out of time. I'll always tell you time, money, and credit. Time, money, and credit. It's the goal. Time, money, and credit. So we have to focus. If my LLC has 18 divisions, I can create up to $100,000 a month income. That's $1.2 million. That's a small company. If I create it to $5 million, that's basically IRS says my $5 million below a small company. It's public record, not here to be safe an attorney. Now, if you want to create up to that $500,000 a month plus, that's the 72 divisions. But again, time, money, and credit. Structure builds finance and dreams. Yesterday, it was the 10th of March. The cutoff period that I was giving divisions for $99 each. It's a giveaway. Hell, $99. The average person pisses away $50 every other day. So it's $1,000 a month that you kind of waste every time. So $99 for a division is ridiculous because I sell them for $1,000. I'm setting up the credit reports. I'm helping you daisy chain credit. Separate the billing, then you need tax ID, and until then. You don't need tax ID on divisions until you ask for separate billing. I created something called daisy chain of credit. That means here what happens is you have $1 million per division, no problem. And I'm going to daisy chain credit. When they ask for separate billing, I get separate billing, and then it multiplies the credit every time. Isn't that fun? See, your LLC had babies. So did your C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC. If you don't have division process and babies and from like us, hey, I got 6 beautiful kids. Well, they have 800 scores plus. I got 13 grandkids. I got 5 girls and a boy. So that means every one of them have a credit file. Division process is simple. Every division has its own file the way I designed it in 8586. So please don't run your corporation. Let the corporation or LLC, whatever you had today, be a basic management company. The FICEN yesterday announced the news. This is basically very simple, as it says at the top, Department of Treasury Financial Crime Enforcement Network. Whee! If you got a corporation out of state, and you're in Texas, Nevada, all right, what are you, Arizona, California? If you have a Wyoming corporation or New Mexico, they're gonna come knock on your door. It's on the list. They're gonna come get you. You're not supposed to incorporate another state unless you incorporate your first state first and connect your pieces. But that's your problem. You're not connecting pieces. Okay, as we play, now watch what happens. If you have your divisions on the same bank account, what happens? Simple, what do we do? Okay? All right, every bank here, bank account from B of A, is an account. Isn't the 8586A form for low income housing tax credits? Well, if you want tax credit, you want to do Section 8s, go for it. I would tell you, again, here's your problem. You want to be you. Sorry, I think being you sucks. I think you're looking at things about what? Low housing and this and that. And stop. Stop. Why would you want to put yourself in that category when you can go get the world? This is the United States of America Incorporated. Do you not get that? We the people? Do you not get that? We the people? It's about damn time you man up, woman up, and do it the way you're supposed to do in the first place. Hey, I've been teaching and preaching for 50 friggin' years, 6 days a week. Where the hell have you been? This is on you. I don't charge a fee. You want to play and you want to do things, the office will sell these things, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to give you knowledge for free. And by the way, I'm $50,000 a day. I'm $5,000 an hour for rich and famous people all the time in big companies. It is free. Pay attention. Do what you're told to do. Isn't that terrible? I'm going to boss you around. All right? I'm going to boss you around. Isn't this fun? Here's a guy. Prove it. I don't have to prove it. Go online and check it out. Get off your assets, basically 30, blah, blah, 512. Find out. Find out the Godfather credit's not full of crap. You prove it. Get off your butt and do your damn job. See, that's all. You press that. There's always a turd going blah, 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 blah. I don't like blue blah, blahs. So what do? Puppet master time, puppet master time. That's what you get to do. You get to do this. It's about time you get off your assets and find out the Godfather credit, Ray Reynolds, $60 billion of credit for my clients and myself for the last 50 friggin' years. Wrote the original series, the original info commercial, flat out winning the game of business. Do your damn homework. I don't have to prove crap. I don't need your damn money. Isn't that terrible? I created my first million at 15. Billion at 21. Structure. Helma, Puppet Master. I invented the Puppet Master Club 45 years ago. 2.6 billion, 26. 3.7 billion when I died in a damn coma in 2009. Check it out. Check my mansion out with my yacht in the backyard. I'm not full of crap. Most people are. So what do? Get the mouse pad, DM us, there you go, Okay? So here's Jay, here's other people, my clients will help you. They'll point you in the right damn direction, it's simple. If you want a mouse pad, I'll pay for it. I'll ship it to you, it's quality. I'll pay for the whole damn thing. Now I want you to listen, all right? Let's say you're gonna be aggressive like me. That would be nice, okay? Let's be aggressive. I'd like you to take a picture of this. There you go, take your picture. American Express is offering you 99 cards. 99 cards, okay, up to that as well. So guess what we get to do? What's this? Very simple. They offer a blueprint loan named after me. Let's see, a couple of employees told me they named after me. It's okay, blueprint loan. I have Blueprint of Success, the Millionaire's Founders Kit. What do? Now watch what happens. If you want that $250,000 line of credit off of every one of these damn cards, the business cards, of course. So we get $250. If you want the $250,000, what do? First of all, they want to ask you a couple questions. Remember, gold and platinum cards, and when they say $950,000, someone has behind their screen, that's BS. American Express, if you spend $25,000 to $100,000, they put you in a financial review 100%. If you drop your score, they shrink your limit to your balance or they close your card. You cannot drop your score. If you have these cards, you cannot use $950,000. That's a bunch of BS. You cannot. Unless they can log in your account and prove you can afford the damn card. They're unlimited, yes, up to $1 million, as long as you can prove you can afford it. Again, that's how it works. So again, what do? If you want today, very simple, we close an escrow. We opened an escrow yesterday for a storage unit. We closed 4 escrows last week. One person only put $25,000, about $27,000 into an escrow. Their proceeds are about $3,100 a month. No problem. The other 3 get about almost $10,000 a month because they bought bigger pieces if they wanted to buy an escrow. I provided them the broker's list. Now, let's say we close escrow. Someone's got in a coaching program for like $4,000 or $5,000. I billed them $50,000. They put $25,000 in escrow. They got $34.20 a month forever to the division. This is not you, it's your organization, managing entity. You own a piece of something. It's run by a management company. Now here's your problem. If they want to verify your organization, your bank account, they want to log into the account. They want to verify at least 30 transactions and $100,000 in another bank account. If you got that, I'll line you up, show you how to do that, no problem. If you elect me as a CFO, that means I have control, do nothing. All right, I'm just a CFO. You get to tell me what to do for once. Isn't that fun? That allows me to be your attorney in fact, which means I have power of attorney to talk to your bank with you, for you, and I get to boss people around on your behalf. Is that okay? Now, if you don't have the accounts that prove it, my account in basic last month, petty cash is $215 right there, $215. Next one is $61,000. The next one is $61,000. So I allow my client, who is in a Puppet Master Club, because I did the 72 divisions my way, not their way, and I allowed them to allow me to be a CFO. Now, the bank or the Wells Fargo, B of A, anything call, or American Express. Are you Dr. Reynolds? Pastor Reynolds? Hey, you? Yeah, that's me. We'd like to log into your accounts. Okay, let's do it. Now. They get to log into my account. Okay? And I get to verify over 3,000 transactions last month on petty cash and over $100,000 plus dollars. That's $330,000 petty cash. It keeps climbing every month anyway. I used to keep about $5 million in petty cash. How do I get started? Well, you DM us. You call 800-254-9506. You also should this afternoon, as you tap the live, get your free books, because I give them for free to everyone. Because I wrote basically 67 books so far. Thank you for the roses. This afternoon, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, online with me for an hour and a half. But I want you to have your partner life with you. I want your tablet with you, pen. I want all your personal cards in front of you, because we're going to teach you to dummy-proof you from now on, because we're a bunch of dummies. You're going to have some sticky tabs in front of you as well. We're going to repackage your personal life as CFO and your corporate life as being a puppet master. Yesterday was the cutoff as the 10th. Why? Remember, structure, finance, stream. Structure, finance, stream. If I structure my LLC with 18 divisions, I can get up to $100,000 a month. If I have 72 divisions, that's puppet master time. That is a $5 million company. Again, yesterday I gave 9 divisions for $99 each, just to give them away, because I want to help more people upgrade. Clients said upgrade to 72, 70 now. Again, I give away for $99. Okay. Usually a division's $1,000. See, I line up the experience, treasure, and Equifax on the division process. That's how it works. So again, structured finance streams. So the goal is understanding how to structure. Your parent company manages divisions. Divisions build you what? All right, how do you get started? You go in the link tree. All right, do this. Do a couple things. Call 800-254-9506. It's up there. It's right there on the top. I'd like you to get the book for the kids. Get to know me and get to know you. I'm going to get to know every one of you. Hey, Black Kinfolk, how you doing? He's a client for 35 years. His family's been clients for 50. Well, all right, so guess what? Download the book for free. It's called Starting It Right. Starting It Right. There it is. It's right there. It's in the link tree. This is for your kids and for you Download it to learn about rules and tools, because I set them up when I'm training Ken Yarborough, all right, in the 70s and 80s. Again, by financing, you mean all debt. The corporation finances the business and it pays itself through the escrow. So you don't jeopardize crap. If you want to listen to Dave Ramsey, who's lied to everybody for 50 years, go for it. Dave Ramsey's the biggest liar on the planet today. Okay, he finances everything. He's full of crap. Okay, again, you want to be broke? Listen to Ramsey, why he's worth $300 million, because he lied to all of you. Again, that's what it is. Again, he's just full of crap. Download the book. It's free for your kids and for you. Okay, and it's put in your email, send to everybody on the planet for free. Why not? I'm giving 100 of these at a local school this morning, because I have to do a lecture to these kids growing up. Winning the credit game. If you have crappy credit, this is $50 in the open market. I've written 67 books. It's free if you download it now. Download it, okay? So what happens? Who repays the credit? Okay? See, you're late, bad, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't have been late. Too bad. Okay? In the book, you'll find out flat out part of the Lamborghini collection. 21 cars in the collection. So let's help bad buddy, whatever is power washing. So he maybe washes cars or something. If you had an organization, LLC, LLP, whatever you got, if your division put something in an escrow, you use a line of credit. The escrow closes, okay? The management company of the piece you bought, make sure this bill is paid first. They won't give you a damn thing until they maintain the payment. Who pays for it? It comes out of what you bought. Storage unit, laundromat, car wash. I'm the guy that created auto income in 1987. Pay attention. I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years, so where the hell you been? I don't know. That's on you. So again, who pays for it? You bought a storage unit. Fantastic. They get basically the ones from last week, 3 closed escrow. They're getting $96.20 a month. But then the payment for this, to buy that piece of the storage unit, comes out first. They get the leftover. Their proceeds were $12,000 each. But after the payment, they get $96.20. So that's how it works. So you might want to show up today, power wash, all right, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'll be live again for an hour and a half with your tablet and pen. Maybe you will be late next time. But it's up to you. You get to play the game my way. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I think your way sucks. I think you bring the pain home. You have no idea what the hell you're doing anyway. I think you should do an amateur hour. I wrote this when I was 15 years old. I got my first million in the damn bank at 16. Why the hell didn't you? What's wrong with you people? Damn, it pisses me off. I don't get it. This is the United States of America Incorporated. Don't you watch people in front of you do what they do? You can do the same thing. No rich and famous person on planet Earth ever lets their parent company do business. That's called dumb. And if you have a corporation out of your state trying to protect your assets and the lies, don't worry. The Department of Treasury Financial Service Crimes Investment come get you. They announced yesterday they're going to look at everybody that incorporated out of state from the state they live in. You did your tax returns in the state you live in, and now you incorporation over here. It's public record. See, that's why they sue the LLC or C Corp, S Corp, why they sue you. You're the duck and sheep. You think a corporation protects you? It never has. It's to receive money. It's to receive money. I had a debate with a college professor of law years ago. He's a brilliant guy. I loved him. Fantastic. I asked him a question. When did an LLC grow hands? Huh? See, the LLC, you got to sign things, the building, the credit card, the car, everything else. So when you screw up LLC, they come get you anyway. They sue it, they get you. LLP, C Corp, whatever. The division process solved that problem. It solved the damn problem years ago. All right, thanks, Jay. See, I got people helping me all the time, clients, it's great. You see, I've been on TikTok now 16 weeks. In 14 weeks, I got my first 50,000 followers. Now I'm gonna hit 60,000 a day. I'm just having fun. Hey, I'm new to social media. I've been writing checks for millions and millions of dollars for 50 years. 50 years. Radio and TV. I decided to try TikTok. Then I watch these 22% of clowns. It's ridiculous. They got to be put in their place. It's a bunch of lies and crap. Okay? I don't understand lies. I don't understand crap the right way. So look it up today. FINCIN News yesterday. Very simple. What they're going to do is go after every corporation that you did out of state from the state you file your tax return. And it's the Department of Treasury Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Right there. Don't worry when they knock on the door. We're going to audit you. We're going to come get you. That's what happens. Isn't that terrible? They want to come get you. So if we build finance and dream, we build structure. So your credit, basically, please put it back on track. Today, I'm going to teach you how to be a CFO for your personal life. Is God, family, money, God, family, money. So it's a structure, CFO for family. Corporation, structure, LLC, C Corp, whatever you got. Division process. If you wanted divisions yesterday, they were given for $99 each. It's simple. 18 divisions literally gets you $100,000 income under your management company. 72 gets to the $5 million mark, and that's puppet master time. Control everything, own nothing. That's what I've done my whole damn life. I don't have anything in my name because I'm not dumb enough to do that. If you need to call 800-254-9506. You got people helping you, pointing in the right direction, clients helping clients, it's great. If we help each other, we can all become that 1%ers. Remember, structure, finance, and dream. The time, money, and credit. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough credit. Hey, oh crap, what happens? Your structure is very simple. I would tell you today to call the office, talk to a specialist, okay? But you have to wait about an hour and a half. Nobody's here yet. It's not even 5 o'clock in the morning, it's 4:52. 4:52 in the morning. Got it so far? That's what it is today. So we played the game to win. The goal is always winning the game. Now, if you have questions, type your questions, no problem. I'll answer your questions, we'll have some fun. And that's the ultimate goal. Now, I don't remember how I did this yesterday, so be with me, please. Effects, there we go. What do we want? I want no effects. Yeah, I know. Get away from that. Okay, it's this one. There it is, peekaboo. What do we do? I tapped the screen. Maybe I'll give myself a heart. So what happens? Very simple. I want to do a tour of the office, and I want you to see what we actually do here, if we can do this as well. I'm hoping not to screw this one up as well. But again, I screw these things up because I don't know what the hell I'm doing yet. Can you imagine? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I don't. When it comes to the filters and all these pieces, what do we do? I don't know. So we're going to walk around a little bit. For those who can see you have questions, ask the questions. Hopefully I won't drop this. Okay, so far I've been pretty lucky and not drop it. Pinching my finger, no problem. Okay, now I do things my way. I always have, I always will. So I have a candle here in my office. I light my candle every morning because I like the smell of candles. My favorite smell is roses. I love roses. Okay, my favorite rose is a yellow rose, okay, yellow rose. I guess yellow means friends, okay. So, should I be creating a holding company for my 6 companies? No. Holding company. That's where these silly people do Wyoming crap. They're going to come get you. So let's understand something. Okay, very simple. Many years is too fantastic. I love that. Now, your companies right now should be divisions of a corporation. Divisions. Okay, eventually you're going to have an irrevocable trust. Irrevocable trust, okay? That's what you should have. Okay, I was going to try to figure out this one over here. You know me, I'm going to screw it up. Okay, let's hope I don't screw it up. Okay, here. It doesn't give me what I want. Okay. All right, trying to do what I can. I asked Nick to show me this yesterday, but he was too busy. Everybody's too busy for me, the founder organization. I don't know what to put. Okay, oh, there you go. Maybe it's there. Hey, I'm just going to play. Oh, goody. Maybe. Hey, peekaboo, I did it right. I didn't screw it up. Hey, isn't that nice? I'm going to tell you the truth. I always have. I'm very blunt. I'm directly to the point. Social media, it's 16 weeks. I'm probably going to hit 60,000 followers today. I wanted to do it before then, but I didn't. So what do we do? Okay. Going to check the air. Now, as we go through this, I got to go to the next building if you want. Here's the building, and this is the accounting department in the front lobby. Okay, what do we do? So guess what? Okay. Now, should I create an irrevocable trust today? No. Okay, I want to look at your assets first. Let's understand something. Here's the problem with amateur hour. You're guessing, you're asking one question, getting one answer, and then you're going to feed off the one answer, and this is what people do all the time. Do not go off one answer for anything, ever, ever, ever. Okay? You have to understand structure is finance and dream. That means if we structure and you look at your asset base, how do we position it? We all need an irrevocable trust. I have one. I want you to have one too. But then my first question, this person asking the questions, are you married? Okay. Now, what would ask that? Liability. When they sue her, they will sue her husband because it's going to be probably community debt. So before we say irrevocable trust, we're going to basically structure you in the way it is. The next thing we're going to think about is this. Anytime someone hands you a contract or a legal document, attorney, CPA, I don't care what it is. Okay, I'm not here to be CPA and attorney. When you see the word and, you cross that sucker off and you put the word or from now on. Because when I pass away 50 years from now, I'm dead, my wife can't sign my name and she's stuck in a probate because it said and. The word and is the dumbest word on this planet, okay? Say hi. Hi, how you doing? Okay, Teresa Shelley, okay, fantastic. We have a wall of 2,100 pictures of rich and famous people, presidents, United States of America, and all kinds of stuff. This is not the wall. This is the short version of the wall. 2009, I got to die in a coma. Hey, do your research and find out. My yacht was parked in my backyard. Where do you park yours? Simple. I have a 21 car collection of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and all kinds of stuff, but they're not my cars. They belong to a corporation. I am a true puppet master. I wrote the book on puppet mastering years ago, and I have a puppet master club. Now, this afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, if you want, I will show you a blueprint of success. I will demonstrate to you a sample, how you're going to have your personal cards. Don't screw up again. Again, what do we do? It's very simple. This is a $10,000 card. Sticky behind the card because I have to put it 29%. All right. This is my personal venture card, $50,000. That's what it should be. If you get these cards here, I always show my wife's cards because there's always some ding-dong giving me crap. Do you really have the cards? I get tired of dumb people. Sorry, I do. These are $50,000, $100,000 paid over time limit. Each card has a paid over time limit of $100,000. So here's $200,000. They're unlimited up to $1 million if you know what you're doing. Again, American Express is going to offer you 99 more cards. Would you like basically 9? If I took those cards right now in my hand, okay, and I had 9 more sets, I now have $2 million of credit. Okay, what is the exact name of the audit of the Wyoming, Nevada, etc.? Again, I just came out of the other room. You should have wrote it down. Look at FINCEN. It was pronounced yesterday. It's not the name of an audit. It has a number to it. It's even a PDF, by the way. So a Department of Treasury Financial Crime Enforcement Network. I'm just taking it from what I had in the other room. So again, in most cases, I have recall. I stutter once in a while, and that kind of sucks. That's like 30% of interest on crazy. This is crap, okay? You don't use these to jack them up, dummy, okay? Use these for emergency, old crappity day. Don't jack the suckers up. That's not 30%. That's called dumb, okay? Okay, again, you're so busy worrying about friggin' interest rate. Corporations rise off the interest rate, okay? Here, since you're on a budget and you have to play Kmart, why don't we do this? Why don't we take these 6 ink cards that have no interest for 22 months? Because here's, all right, this is bad power wash. He's on a Kmart budget. He's on Kmart, okay. So let's take the $350,000 from Chase Inc., and let's use that because you have no interest for 22 months. Then get off your butt, buy a damn laundromat, car wash, get the return on the money for free, and get a damn income. See, if you start thinking small like you're doing, like Kmart, the reality is you're going to stay Kmart the rest of your life. Sorry, because I don't want to be Kmart. I mean, you're going to have to spend money to make money. But instead of, you're pissing away anyway. Why do we do this, okay? Let's take these cards here, lines of credit. I don't care about the damn interest rate, but I'm going to make sure it's the lowest or free anyway, if we position it the right way. When I bought 22,000 payphones, all right, when I was 17 and a half years old, that's $6.6 million a month. Did I give a damn about the interest rate? Hell no. Hell no. Again, all right, what happens? Can you buy a laundromat with a damn credit card? Hell no. That's called dumb. Okay, no, dumb, dumb. But you're looking at interest rate. Pick your argument, because I'll debate the hell out of you. Okay? Because every which way you do it is dumb. I created my first million at 15 years old. What the hell did you do? I wrote a patent for a car finder. Billion at 21, structure. I'm a puppet master. 2.6 billion, 26. Do your damn research. Find out that Ray Reynolds, or the Godfather credit for 50 years, helping people 6 days a week, created $60 billion for his clients. So I don't give a bad interest rate in the beginning. If you want to buy a laundromat, first of all, you'd use lines of credit from the bank, because then you're writing a check. So remember something, because you're late to this, you missed it all because you're late because you like being late to class. Okay. All right. These cards are used for Bitcoin, crypto, stock, trading, gold or silver. No problem. Okay, that's fine. That's a division process. These are used for an escrow. You close escrow, the management company finds out how you paid, they verify this through the escrow. They pay the payment on the card you used to buy the piece in escrow, the laundromat. You get the leftover. They will not allow you ever to pay the damn bill. I designed it this way in 1987. I don't trust you to pay the bill when you got to $10,000 a month. You get the leftover, period. That's how it's designed when I line things up for everybody. Escrow closes. You wrote a check and line of credit to escrow. You own this. This is yours. Management company takes out the fee, maintains the payment forever, and then you get the leftover. See, it's like when I had a system called Budget Plus. Everybody's better off having their damn bills paid for them. The leftover goes to the division of a corporation. That's the goal. That's the goal. All right, so now I'm done wasting time for someone who's late. This is maybe 30% interest. Silly. That's Kmart. Kmart, okay? Your nickname is Kmart from now on, because that's what you're thinking about. Good questions, but still Kmart mentality. What do? Let's get our mouse pad. Let's get this. This is your literally $100,000 a month income. It finances itself. Take your picture. I'll send it to you, because guess what happens? I'll pay the whole damn thing for you. It's simple. Take your picture, we play. So I give mouse pads to everybody. It's a quality mouse pad. You see, I have everything I want. Everything. Okay? Everything. Can you be Sears instead? Sears went bankrupt. Oh, so did Kmart. Hell, why not? How about we become Saks? Why don't we basically, from Kmart to Sears, become Saks? Is that okay we do that? I'd rather tell you Saks in the future. But again, what do? We have fun. So, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time today. Look at your time zone, please. I have 5:02 in the morning, 5:02. 5:02 in the morning. Got it so far? 5:02. Okay, as we play this game. For an hour and a half, tablet and pen time, sticky tabs, your credit card's in front of you. I'd like you to change your life. But I'll help you do that, if you want. If not, do it yourself. Do it your way. By the way, your way sucks. How long do you have generally to pay off the lines of credit? Escrow. Come on. Payment in escrow. All right, your first payment's in 60 days. Escrow closes in 60 days. Okay, you don't have to pay it at the. I got to just get these ears turned up on these people. This is ridiculous. Okay. Here's Santo's office. He lines up our escrows. He has 30, 40 years in real estate. So what happens is very simple. You don't have to worry about the payment in escrow. I made it so dummy-proof, you can't screw this up. Escrow closes, management company of the piece you own. Piece, come on. It pays the payment for you. If I allow you to pay the payment, you screw up everything I did. The goal is long-term. 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 That's too funny. Well, the reality is just, I just want to scream at the top of the hill and say, what the hell are you people doing? I don't get it. I do not understand why the hell you're not doing $5 million a day in a month in a year. I did all that. Do your damn research, okay? I got to $1 million a day. It was pretty easy in 2006, 7, 8, 9, okay? But again, you got choices. We play my way. Let there be light. Now let's go in the call center, just for the hell of it. So let's pay attention, okay? Let's understand. If you have your LLC today, say LLC, and you truly have 18 divisions, you now have up to $100,000 friggin' dollars a month for the organization. You're not trying to get a damn paycheck yet. That's baloney. Your paycheck is going to be your write-off base. You're going to do tax balancing. You're going to do tax balancing. Okay, what if the laundromat doesn't make enough? You don't buy one that doesn't make money, dummy. You don't buy one that's a piece of crap. You buy existing. What if the Wendy's restaurant doesn't make money? See, let's understand something, people. Let's just do this right. Come on. It's so ridiculous today. It's just frustrating as hell. The Wendy's restaurant, less than 3% fail. This sucker, you've been driving by the same one since you were 5 years old. Why the hell don't you own it? Come on, let's man up, woman up. Why the hell don't you own your Wendy's restaurant you drove by the other day? Why not? I bought my first jacket when I was 19 years old. What the hell did you do? That's about it. Sorry. I don't understand why people screw this up every day. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want laundromats as much as you keep bringing. I use it as an example. I wrote the first book on laundromats and car washes years ago. Okay? So again, I don't want you to run the damn thing. I want you to own the sucker. We buy the ones that are making money, existing. I'd rather buy a damn car wash than a laundromat, to be honest with you. Self-do car wash. But again, it's just an auto income. It's just like anything else. The payphones, I had 22,000 payphones, 6.6 million a month, since basically what? Years ago in 87. Understand? I mean, as we played the game, when I was 17 and a half, I had 19 houses. I'm playing the game to win because that's what I know how to do. But again, what do? We got to realize, knock off the crap. What if today you had your LLC and had 18 divisions? In the next 12 months or less, you've designed yourself to have 1 million of credit. You've designed yourself to have a auto income friggin' business, and I've helped you for free. You want a refund? There it is, free. Whee! I don't get it. If I didn't make my promise when I was 7 years old to God, I would not be here today. Okay, my wife calls this my hobby. Okay, because it is. I like helping people, even when they piss me off, okay? Here's the paralegal team. What do? Renette's been in the hospital off and on. She will not be back till the 16th, okay? So we have Danny helping you here as well. We have other people to help you. So if you can't reach her, she's in the hospital off and on, so give her a break, okay? We had a jerk the other day named Joe, okay, going, well, David hasn't called me. David had surgery 3 times in the hospital for 2.5 weeks. Dummy, call Brandy. Simple. Get your butt off the phone. Call now. Instead, somebody wants to complain. I don't get it. Daniel, our IT genius, is great. Okay? So what is a division? Again, all right, go to the class this afternoon. Every division I gave away yesterday for $99 because I wanted people to increase theirs to 72 to get Puppet Master. But the reality is only 33%. Divisions cost you $1,000. I put the Experian, Tranjo, and Equifax to it, and I line up the credit for you, and you build as much as you want. Is it possible to get funding, all right, against your C Corp EIN of no PG? Okay, no. Okay, what's funding? Okay, see, the answer is yes and no at the same time. You see, you'll get some ding dong. Yeah, you can do that all the time. In the beginning, hell no. No. You see, in the beginning, you're LLC, C Corp, S Corp, whatever it is. You're the CFO. So because you don't know what you're doing, I'm going to say no. Listen carefully, please. If you have a division of you, the answer would be yes. Think about it. Come on, think about it. A division of you, the answer would be yes. Okay? Yes. But again, what's going to happen? A C Corp is 23 years old. Fantastic, 23 years old. But you don't have any divisions of me. See, here's your problem. Your problem is you. I'd like you today to look in the mirror and yell at yourself and say, you're fired. You are. Fire yourself because the way you do things, I think, suck. I'm sorry, I don't like what you do. A division of me allows me, Ray Reynolds, as a division of the corporation, to sign papers, sign a contract, sign to getting credit, sign a lease, sign for a car. So yes and no. If I have a division of me, the answer is yes. If I don't have a division of me, the answer is hell no. In the beginning, you have to learn how to play. Structure builds finance. Do you think someone at Bank of America behind the scenes is signing all the contracts? No. But again, in the beginning, you're the CFO for your family. You're the CFO for the corporation. Okay? Can I get divisions at $99 like you did yesterday? As long as it's before 8 o'clock. Why? Because that's when the contracts are turned in to accounting is 8 o'clock this morning. So to answer your question, if you didn't do it yesterday, you screwed up. You're screwed up. You have to 8 o'clock today at $99 away, buy as many divisions as you want to. But if you don't call 800-254-9506, forget it. Again, everything turns into accounting at 8 o'clock every morning. That's how it works. Yesterday was the damn cutoff. If you blow it, that's on you. What do I care? I just want to care and give you enough ability to get you past go. Unfortunately, I do give a damn. I do care. That's terrible of me. So I want you to reach the goal. Don't you get that yet? I want you to knock off your crap, get past go, and learn how to play the game. Look at this. This clock over here is going crazy by itself. Look at it. It's going crazy. Whee! The devil's in the room. It's making it go. It's going by itself. Whee! Isn't that fun? Okay. See, I don't like those clocks that reset themselves because half the time they don't work. It's crap. I'd rather just do it myself, old school. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, it's done doing it. Fantastic. It stopped in circles. Okay. All right. We have 5:11 in the morning. 5:11. Got it so far? 5:11 in the morning? No problem. So 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time today. You'll be online with me for an hour and a half if you want to man up, woman up. That's how it works. You can build structure and finance the dream. And the bottom line is you can become Saks versus Kmart or Sears. But again, for an hour and a half, you and I are going to go through a blueprint. I'm going to give you the ability to listen, learn, and give you what's called a sample blueprint of success. When I wrote the blueprint of success over 40 years ago as well, I was told this before it's time. I'm tired of this. I've been telling that all my damn life. So the blueprint of success is the Millionaire's Founder's Kit. I wrote that. I had to go after Tony Baloney himself because he keeps using Millionaire's Founder. No, he kept using the blueprint of success. I own the rights to that. Just like Kiyosaki, in my book when I was 15, I wrote Cash Flow, a Fee Per Time. All these ding-dongs like to steal my goodies. My first info commercial, Pam was done. She says, okay, we're done, cut. I go, wait, there's more. They added that to the info commercial. Wait, there's more. See, your ability today is to pay attention, okay? I bet you got paid. Well, paid for where? I don't get a paycheck. I don't want a paycheck. I haven't had a paycheck for 40 years. Why would I want one of those stupid things? Sorry. Why would I want a damn paycheck? Why would I want a paycheck? I don't get it. I have everything I want. If there's something I want, just go buy it. Okay? No, we sued Tony Robbins. Yes, we did. Okay? We sued Tony Baloney. Okay? He had to settle. Yes, he did. So did Kiyosaki. See, understand. You got to realize you got to protect your assets and what you create. So again, I have the Puppet Master Club on the rights of that too. I have over 164 patents right now alone. You use products in your house I created and invented. How's that? I have literally trademarks and copyrights about 1,000 plus. So again, you got to protect your assets because some ding dong is going to sue you. Or you got to sue them back. Today, if you take your LLC as a management company and knock off the crap you're doing today, you would have 18 divisions. That 18 divisions create $100,000 a month income if you do it the right way. If you have 72 divisions, you will create $5 million company. You will create $1 million a month, period. But that's up to you. See, your bottom line is structure builds finance and dream. It's very simple. Structure builds finance and dream. So again, if you don't structure right, you're guessing. You got to quit listening to howdy doody stuff. The FINCEN today, yesterday announced they're going after anybody who incorporated out of state where they don't file their tax return. In other words, I'm in California. If I file my tax return, which I do under corporate structure here, if I have a Wyoming corporation, they're going to knock on my door. Because why would I have Wyoming? Now, if I want equity holding, as long as it's connected, it had to be on the tax return. Well, I got this going peekaboo. Bull crap. If you think you're going to hide things from the IRS, you're a ding dong. Can't say the word idiot. They realize that's not nice. But again, what do? Your structure is finance and dream. Very simple. If you structure the right way. If you want to spend an hour and a half with me this afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, look at your time zone. Again, I got 5:14 in the morning. Okay, you play with me for an hour and a half. Tablet, pen, sticky tabs, and have your friends and family in front of you and put all your credit cards there too. I will teach you how to rebuild yourself my way. Your way sucks. So to answer your question, could you get the divisions at $99 each? If you call before 8 o'clock, if you don't, you blew it. That's on you. The cutoff was yesterday. All orders get turned in at 8 o'clock this morning to Burnett, our accounting department, period. So I had to be calling basically an hour and a half from now and say, I want 9 of those, I want 10 of those, I want 50 of those, whatever. If you don't, that's you. You have to understand foundation is foundation. It doesn't change. I got an LLC. There's 9 types. What kind do you have? I don't know. Why do you have an LLC? I was told to. The circus clans, LLC. Get 5 of these. I I've never seen someone dumb in my life. The LLC was started by the sole proprietor, if you don't know this. Sole proprietor created an LLC, limited liability company. That's what it did. Some books say it's a corporation. Supreme Court says so. Okay, classified like a corporation. That LLC should have 18 to 72 divisions. Do you want to get $200,000 a month or $1 million a month? It's up to you. Structure builds finance, and that's how it works. So what if I do it if I create my Nevada Corp? I'm in Michigan. They're going to audit you. Go back. Let me scroll this down. Robert, all right, let's understand. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I've sold more corporations or gave away in this plan times 10. I'm also known as the king of Nevada, by the way, if you don't know this. Nevada Corps. Okay, I'm the largest registered agent in the world. I've sold 10 times Nevada Corps anybody on this planet. You're talking to the real deal, not a bunch of boo BS. Nevada's great as long as your parent company is in Michigan and you set it the right way. If you did not, they're going to come get you. I got a Nevada corporation. You know, what are you trying to hide shit? Hide assets? No. You must have a Michigan corporation in your state, file your tax returns right, and then Nevada could be holding, yes, if you did it right. If you did it right. Everything else is a bunch of hooey. Can I come and buy one division a day? You can do whatever you damn well please, but not at 99 bucks. Hell no. Yesterday I gave them away for 99 bucks. They're usually $1,000 friggin' dollars. I'm setting up the credit reports, the Spirit Treasure and Equifax for that division. So buy one today for 99 bucks. Tomorrow it's $1,000. That's how it is. It's now, and not. The cutoff was yesterday. It's up to you. Again, yeah, you can buy one a day. Today's at 99 bucks, so you get one. Tomorrow it's $1,000. We're setting up the credit reports, the Spirit Treasure and Equifax, and setting it right. So again, pay your $1,000. I love that. I love when people buy 9 divisions for $4,500. See, I don't get the money. It goes in their organization. It pays all these people's salaries and their commissions. I don't get $1. I don't get a dime. I haven't had a paycheck in 40 years. I'm only keeping my promise. In the call center, Brandy's always the loudest one because she's my pit bull. She's everywhere because that's what I want her to be. The back of the wall always says, make a friend, make a buck. Our employees are trained to do one thing. Make sure you get to know the person first if you're going to help them. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? All right, so guess what we get to do? We get to play the game. I like playing the game to win. I love to win the game. Hell, I wrote the rules of winning the game of business when I was 15 friggin' years old. Why didn't you? Hey, being an orphan sucks. Eating out of a trash can sucks even more, okay? Being used and abused sucks. So I went to the library. I knew one thing. If I wanted to learn how to get out of hell, I had to learn law and accounting because that's what I did for myself, get out of hell. I don't like being in hell. It sucked. Again, it's your choice. So what do we get to do? We get to play the game and win. Hopefully I don't drop anything. Now I'm going to make my tour over here to the ladies' bathroom because they have a candle. Okay, I like lighting the candles. Isn't that fun? I do weird stuff all the time. See, when I have a bad day, all right, and I'm really pissed off, I don't go home to my wife and go blah, 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 blah. I learned a long time ago. I bite my tongue and I shut up, okay? Any man who dumps his day on his wife is a ding-dong. He's dumb. His wife is his queen. It's like my book coming out called Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. That's what it is. Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. So how do I get some strong therapy? Simple. You start up a Lamborghini, you sit there for 5 minutes, go, bum, 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 bum. It makes you feel good. Damn, that's the best therapy in the world. No man should ever tell his wife he had a bad day or whatever. When I see my wife, what happens? The front of our estate is 1.5 acres, just the front part of it, okay? My wife wants to rescue the world. The donkeys, the chickens, the dogs, and blah, 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 blah. My wife would come out and she'd say, how you doing, sweetheart? Always good, baby, always good. That's mine. She belonged to me, I belonged to her. See, it's like anything else. A woman once said, do you ever look at another woman? I married at 12, why would I look at a 6? I mean, I don't get it. My wife and I took possession of each other 21 years ago when we got married. Husbands and wives became one, period. That's God, family, and money. God, family, and money. So again, you got to learn to bite your tongue and love longer. I have 5 daughters and a boy. What does it mean? A man has to learn to shut up. A woman's a damn tape recorder. Everything you say, she's going to repeat back. Yee! There you go. You have to learn to shut up. Simple. All right? Your woman is your queen, guys. Understand, treat her like your queen because you're the king. But again, maybe you'll buy my book that's coming out called Bite Your Tongue Longer for the Hell of It. Simple. Women have to understand men are crazy. Women are crazier. Get that fun. Oh, well. Why can I say that's just an opinion off the having fun stuff? Life hasn't been easy. Life can be a pain in the asset. Okay, so what do? All right, so she loves you. She has to. All right, she married me. Well, understand something. Okay. All right, a man spoils his wife. That's what he's supposed to do. He's the king, she's the queen. We took possession of each other years ago. Okay, now what does that mean? We take care of each other. It's the name of the game. The game is simple. If you want to play the game, you have to play to win. It's like my 5 daughters, okay? And my son, my beautiful boy, okay? They're all geniuses, that's great. But women like to sleep. I want up 3-4 hours, I'm up ready to go. All right, simple. It's what I do, it's me, it's how it works. So my beautiful wife, it's very great because what happens, very simple. It's like showing this card, mine in the other room. This is her card. My wife's name is Faizuli, okay? Sexy name, I love that name. This is $50,000, okay? Here's a 10, there you go. What do we get to do? We get to play the game to win. My wife and I today maintain an 846. Our credit is boring as hell. It should be. We maintain and control millions and billions of dollar companies. We're both puppet masters. They look at our credit only as a review as a CFO. Why would anybody jack up their personal credit when they don't have to? I wrote the rules and tools. It's simple. I have never brought the pain home. I never will, never have. Now, did I get homeless? Again, yeah. Look at my yacht in my backyard in Huntington Harbor, people. Come on. 2009, my wife wants to take a group of people to watch the fireworks. Sounds great. Okay? I'm a pilot, I'm a captain, I get everything you can think of. No problem. She wants to take people on one of the yachts. We did that. So it had a virus. See, my wife does outreach in Jamaica, Mexico, Colombia, United States. Oh, She wants to save the world. Okay, as long as she's happy, she was okay. Well, the group of people, one of them had a virus. I get to go in a coma the next day and die. It sucks. I died at 5:41, July 5th, 2009. Died. Sucks. My tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. I got $3.7 billion in structure. Then one day I'm driving the damn yacht, and the next day I'm in a freaking coma. Sucks. What happens? He steals the $3.7 billion in structure. Steals! Well, she signed a POA. My wife was told don't ever sign anything unless there's 5 people in the room. Very simple. And understand, very simple from there. Look at the letter. Watch the video I sent you. And I said you don't get to watch and read the letter until I'm gone. Okay? Hospital, the nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. I got a choice to come back. I got to come back. And that's what I did. Then I got to fight for my goodies again and again. Damn, I'm getting it back. Did I wait? Did I wait for the court and all the crap in my life? Hell no. I created $1 million in structure in 6 weeks. I had 3 divisions of me. Write down division of me. Division of me. Again, I had 3 divisions of me. I built $1 million of structure in 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I don't want to be homeless. It sucks. I don't have a trash can again. It sucks. So what do? Very simple. About my wife, her next estate. We do not live in a house. It's an estate. It's ridiculous. Why not? She's the queen. She's the queen of the castle. She should be. I'm the king. Okay, it's how it works. But then she does tell me, honey, you're lucky if you have any space. It's just the way it works. My wife's got double closets that are 1,000 square feet each. She got $2,000 of closet space. I got the little corner closet. And she said, that's the way it's supposed to be. So let's play. Get to know me, I get to know you, get to have some fun. That's how it works. But again, if you don't structure for finance in the dream, good luck with that. Please, good luck with that. That's how it works. So understand structure and finance. Today, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, you can play with me. It's 5:24 in the morning, 5:24. No, it's actually 5:25 now. Okay, so what do? You look at Pacific Standard Time, that's the divisions and pieces you're talking about as well. Divisions of me allow me to sign a contract. So you brought that question right when I'm almost done. Okay, so they're the real estate treasure. Well, the reality is women are great. Hey, I love my wife. This is She's all of what I needed and didn't know I wanted in the first place. And I realized I thought I was special. I thought I was the only one had a little help in the car. Tell me how to drive. Drive a Lamborghini to Las Vegas at 2 o'clock in the morning, 172 miles an hour. The goers in Utah, racing around, having fun. I've never had a ticket in my life, not gonna win. She's had tickets, she's gonna tell me how to drive. Okay, honey, I love you. How would you like to drive this way? Let me know. You're the navigator. I'd be lost without her. I'd be driving in circles, right? But all right, we play the game. So a division of me. I signed the lease of this building and the one next door. I have a division of the corporation. All right, what do I have? I can sign my name using an SS4 versus SSN when we get one of those suckers. Division of me. Division of me allows me to sign contracts and the register your car, even get credit cards. So you could actually fire yourself if you set it up right. But that only happens usually when you have the division process the right way. All right, I'm behind time. I wanted to stop before 30 minutes ago, but this question's coming, no problem. What do we get to do? We get to play the game. 3 o'clock this afternoon for an hour and a half. If you want to be online with me for an hour and a half, I will demonstrate a blueprint of success and you get off your assets. To answer your question, if you call the office at 800-254-9506, 800-254-9506. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for all the likes and everything else. I appreciate everything you do. And I'm having fun for 16 weeks on TikTok and social media. I've been writing checks for millions of dollars for years, radio and TV for 50 years. TikTok's new to me. I don't like the 22% of clowns I see, blah, 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 every day. But again, today, look at your time zone. It is 5:24 in the morning. Actually, try 5:27, sorry. Yeah, 5:27, there you go. This we play this game to win. I have everything I want, everything. I mean, if I want to just go damn well, go get it. You should do the same thing. But that's positioning, structured finance, and dream. 18 divisions creates $100,000 a month income. 72 divisions create that to $1,000 million a month. We have a $5 million company as well. If you ever want to get to Puppet Master time, you will have 72 divisions. Divisions, as they're 8 o'clock today, are $1,000 each, because that's what they normally are anyway. $1,000 each for a division, no problem at all. What do? We line it up for you. Very simple. We put the Spirit Treasure and Equifax to it as well. From there, you did yesterday, they were $99 to answer the question twice. If you did it before 8 o'clock this morning, maybe you call Chris or Brandy something in an hour from now. It's going to be up to you. If it's done before Burnett gets it on her desk at 8 o'clock, you're in for the $99. If you don't do it for $99, it's okay. At 8:01, they're $1,000 each, like they normally are anyway. I'm just trying to get people to upgrade. Yesterday is very simple. All right, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget the end of the day. Simple. God loves us all. That's how it works.